adventurers, 4 detectives of the Gnome of Truth Detective Agency, Barnaby Poulter, Frederick Aglor, Garmon, and Sir Barton Justify, sitting here in front of a bridge up looking at a stone bird carved into the wall. There's some quartz around the cave. And just to get a sense of where we're at, can we go through for a second and just remind each other of what weapon we have and what armor we have going on so we can get a vibe?
We can, but will we?
Start with Barnaby. We'll go from left to right.
I have no armor and no weapon. But Barnaby, sorry.
I have a crossbow that is on like the small of my back, and then if I'm not mistaken, I need to look up armor super quickly. I have studded leather armor.
Studded leather. So what are the studs made out of? Is the stud iron in studded leather?
Let me read. That is a good question. Made from tough but flexible leather, studded leather is reinforced with close-set rivets or spikes. So it's got rivets.
What are the rivets? And what is your crossbow? Is that all wood?
It is a mixture of wood and metal, I believe. I think it's.
And what?
I guess it's mostly wood. I guess it would be mostly wood. Right?
I would think. Because if it were like a hand crossbow, there might be a mechanical part to it, but it's just a normal bow, right?
No, it's a hand crossbow.
Oh, it's a hand crossbow. Is there like a metal, like a wedge where it holds the string?
I guess,
neck?
like, yeah.
that
I guess that
wood
would be
too?
the little piece right there. That'd be like the only thing. Everything else is like painted a darker wood material.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, moving on to Freddy. Freddy, you said you have no weapon or armor?
No weapon, no armor. But I guess you could say I have a wand, a magic wand. And
Yes.
I have magic armor, mage armor. That's over my robes.
True. So you're equipped. Then we have Germon.
Yes, sir. So I've got the chainmail on. Obviously extra small given my stature. I carry a shield, and I have a wooden staff.
Which type of armor did you say again?
Chainmail?
Chainmail? Okay. And you have a staff, wooden staff, ready to bop things. And then we have Sir Bart.
So I have chainmail armor as well. I have a regular mace, which I guess is just like wood and I don't know if what would make more sense. I guess iron, maybe steel.
Sure.
And then I have the lance, which I looked back. We said it's sea stone, but then we also said it was jade. So I guess we can say it's kind of like
We can do both, like a combination of both. We'll have it be a swirly.
Okay, cool. And then there's also an emerald embedded, I think, in the hilt. I didn't write exactly. I know that there's emerald somewhere on it.
Right, so that is a stone and gem weapon, which is unique. I also wrote down in my notes that Germon has crafted items. He has crafted Sir Bart a suit of armor or robes that lets the wearer refocus their mind. Do you remember this?
Yes, I think we made it like a tiara diadem type thing.
Yes.
Which
we
currently has
have-
a mini cannon embedded in it, by the way.
Yes. We're stacking in vengeance. Barnaby has a simple or martial weapon that has increased its effectiveness to attack and damage rolls, giving it a +1. So this isn't magically enhanced, you would say. It is enhanced by Germon's ability, scientific ability, correct?
Yeah, we said that it was like a scope that we put onto the crossbow.
Perfect. And then Freddy has a self-refueling ring. And can, while wearing this ring, he can recover 1 expended spell slot as an action.
Level 3rd or lower.
Yeah.
However, once again, you get that kicker. I can't use it again until the next dawn.
True.
Good thing I know exactly what time it is and how long it is until dawn.
Yes, there is.
I think
no,
it's
like,
specifically worded that way for keen mind. It's like you know exactly how many hours until dawn.
Yes. Yes, yes.
So I'll let you
guys are
know.
kitted up. Yeah.
Let you know when you're running
You
out
guys are
of
kitted up.
juice.
It is still night. You know this is still night. You guys are standing in front of this small lake with a ladder bridge across and the quartz on either side. There is a elevated rock bed to the right with the stone bird on top of it, and then in the distance you see the exit to a hole. And what's interesting at the exit, you can see it from even here, is there are 2 pillars dividing that section into 3. There is a left, a middle, and a right corridor coming out of that exit way up here. So that's where we'll leave you. You guys are all equipped. You're all kitted up. You know what each other has, and the ball is yours.
So does this rope bridge look really sturdy, or how's it looking?
Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. It's it hasn't been used, but there's no planks missing on this.
Could support a horse.
Maybe.
Or at least half a horse, half a man.
But not at the
Like,
same
definitely
time.
look at that.
How far down is the? I'm assuming that's water down below. How far down
Yeah.
is the drop?
So that's like a 30-foot drop. It's not crazy.
It's not so bad. It's a misty step away.
Um,
I'm curious about this big giant eagle over here. How far up is this boy?
yeah.
That one's up like 60 feet.
Okay. It's
So
a little harder to find.
This quartz on either side, is it really like it's that big that our only option or only immediate option is to go straight across?
You have the options to do whatever you want to try. I can just tell you that this is a large bed of quartz. You guys haven't tried to destroy it or anything like that, so you don't know how durable it is. But you can definitely check it out.
I feel like I have no real reason to attack the quartz. I'll start walking across the bridge.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick roll.
Oh God.
16. Today's date.
That is your date. 1.
1.
It's the
one.
loneliest number.
Okay. So you are having a good time walking. As you step onto the bridge, nothing happens. The wood creaks a little bit, but it holds, and the rope looks fine.
Hey guys, things are pretty good over here.
Okay, wonderful.
I've got a yeah. That's great.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
He's so light though.
Yeah, you're super light. Like, I'm sure that me and Freddy can get over there, but Artie here is gonna have a problem.
I mean,
And he's not great at climbing over mountains.
No, he's not. Can't you
How
like
far- how
step
far
on over?
across is it? Like, how far does it seem from one end to the other?
It's a decent distance. If we're looking to measure it, it's like 25 feet. Not too bad.
We could, Bart. I see the gears spinning in your brain right now.
How
There's like
long
smoke
would you
coming
say-
out of Sir Bart's ears.
How long would you say a normal long jump would be?
Oh man, looks like we're gonna have to jump.
what
We're gonna have to look up that rule.
what if?
I was just gonna say I would take a rope across and it could help, you know,
Quartz,
ballast
not-
you.
Can we not just shatter the quartz and allow a pathway for the horse to walk through?
Probably, but I feel like we're gonna gain the ire of all of the little Scorpio guys. That's like their
Are
house.
they like made out of?
Like, what if that's like a scorpion? Mom, what if that's a scorpion?
I walk
house.
up to the quartz and I knock on it with my staff. I'm like, hello?
It makes a boom, boom. Just bounces off lightly, like rebounds.
See? Nothing.
You guys should go across first, and then
Yeah, I'll bring a rope
maybe
over.
maybe I'll wait
Oh,
to
well, we
see.
We should have given it to Germon.
We should have, but he walks. He's stubborn. It's.
But
I've worked with him
you
for
need me to
years.
come back. You need me to come back over there, or will you one of you babies walk across?
No, you're good. You're good.
No, Grandpa, stay over
Uh-huh.
there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, if I knew we were gonna have to get around this, I would have prepared some other spells. But here we are.
Fellas,
Yeah.
don't move for a second. Sir Bart, can you take it like 5 feet, step back?
Sure. And I'll move back 5 feet.
Do I still see it, Dean?
Very, very slightly, because you have 23 passive perception.
You see what?
It's a crazy high passive perception.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Bonkers. You have like an eye in the back of your head.
Fellas, the bird's eyes are following Bart.
The bird's eyes are following Bart.
They're what?
It wants to
Yeah.
eat him,
Like, look.
obviously.
Like,
And then I'll move just like around to see if I notice it just continuing to look directly at me.
The rest of you can't see anything. It just looks like a statue.
Oh.
Like Barnaby's on something.
Are
So many
you
drugs.
sure about that, Barney? Are you all right? It doesn't seem like it's looking at me.
It's been following you around, but I mean, do you want me to go get a closer look? I can try climbing that up a little bit.
I don't see why that would hurt.
Okay.
do you want like a leg up?
Yeah. Can
Oh yeah.
Bart,
I'll,
can you come give me a quick little boost?
Yeah, I walk over and I just stand there, I guess.
Like
I was gonna say, I like get down and I'm like, well, no, you can hop up.
I will try to make my way up this little cliff.
All
Isn't
right,
it
you want
60
to
feet
you're
up?
gonna get boosted. So I think with Sir Bart helping you, you can do a athletics check for climbing at advantage with the boost.
Athletics still ain't great. That's okay.
I'll stand here and catch you if you fall.
Okay, 18, 18. You get up.
Oh
You get up and
man.
your hands go and they grip the top of it. You pull yourself up.
Okay. Do I see? Am I like at the base of the statue now?
Yes. So I can move you here if you want to be, but I'm in the wrong scene. Yeah.
What's this statue look like up close?
So up close, you can see it is a very detailed, like, carving. The feathers are expertly carved and shaded. It looks like probably one of the finest pieces of art you've seen. Pieces of stonework, you know. None of the sculptures you've seen or this, like, the sandstone stuff that you've seen in the world at the markets, none of it compared to this type of carving. This was obviously a very special place, a chamber once, if they were to adorn it with this.
Feels like a very odd spot to put such an ornate statue, right, guys? Like with all
Yeah,
these
why
courts
put a big
and-
bird here? Like, what's it doing? Is this like a treasure room
Can I-
or?
Maybe
I
it's like
touch
a
it?
canary in a coal mine. I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you
That's
touch
one
it?
big canary.
Yeah, like touch the foot or something.
The eye looks at you. It just turns and looks at you. And he goes,
Ah.
"You are a perceptive one, aren't you?"
Ah. Do I
Do-
hear
do
that
we
out
all
loud, or
hear
is it in my
this?
head?
Yes, everybody hears this.
Okay. Ah.
It kind
Okay.
of booms throughout the chamber in the Whistlerock.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
a talking bird! I've never seen something so crazy.
I am no bird. I am a rock.
You're a
I
rock.
stand by what I said.
A rock. Are you just stuck here? Are you just hang out here? Like, what? I don't want to say what's your deal, but like, what's up?
I was waiting to see if the centaur would get over the bridge. I have not seen such a thing happen in much time, you know. It is rare that I have such entertainment. My perch.
So, you see other people cross over this bridge?
Yes, it has been quite an eventful day. Not too long ago, there were 3 more. Crossing the
Three
bridge, not noticing me.
What did they look like?
But you are
were they
also.
were they other centaurs?
No, they were far smaller.
I mean, yeah, they usually are smaller than a centaur.
Yes.
Do you remember what kind of clothes they were wearing, or like what they looked like, or anything like that?
2 of them looked like you. One of them was one of the Fae.
Hey.
Yes.
The Fae.
The small Fae, small creatures, small minds.
Hey, I'm technically a Fae.
Oh, very small minds.
I said what I said.
You know what? That's fine, bird brain.
Why are you here, young man? Are you here to take the gems from the walls like all the others?
No, actually, we've been hired to maybe find the people that came through here before. Can you tell me how long ago they came through?
Oh, it couldn't have been very long. When you're as old as I am, it's hard. Years feel like minutes, eons feel like days.
Mm-hmm. No, but like time frame.
Just a little bit ago, a little before I saw you.
So we're talking either between 20 minutes and 24 hours. Got it.
Oh yes, it was probably like 3 hours ago.
Okay. Hey, have you seen a woman go by? Not today, but like in the recent past?
I see creatures come down here of all shapes and sizes. I've seen fey women, I've seen female beasts. I require more specifications. You need females of your species?
Yes.
I
Right, she was a human, correct?
Raven?
I think
it's hard
so.
it's hard
She
to
had-
tell, you all look so small.
Raven was a half elf.
No, hold on. Yeah, she was a half elf.
Dressed in silks. About 5'4", pointy ears.
Ears?
Pointy ones like
At
mine.
least you are small as is. I have to squint to see you. You know, humans, the females of your kind often have long hair. Is this correct?
Yes.
I see.
Most of the time.
Typically.
Then I saw 2 females then a mere 3 hours ago.
Those could be the people that we're looking for. One could be
If
Raven. one
hair
could be
is to
Sarah.
judge, yes. If we judge everything by hair,
And
That is-
obviously we do.
yes. And then not too long ago as well, I did see 2 more.
Huh. Always looks like we're on the right track. But, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, Mr. Bird. And I don't want to call you Mr. Bird the entire time. That's just rude of me. My name is Barnaby. Do you have a name?
I do. It is Geo. What is your name again? I forget the second it is told to me.
All right.
Barnaby.
Yeah, I have a small brain. Okay.
Barnaby. I will remember this.
Hey, thank you for all your help, Geo. We really appreciate it. Now, if you don't mind, can I sit next to you while I watch the centaur try to go over this bridge?
Oh,
Yes, yes, allow me to make room. And you hear like the stones start to crack as he spreads his wings out. He's like, yeah, it starts like the rubble starts falling off the wall and chipping down, and you have to like dodge and move out of the way.
Gosh.
I too am eager to see the solution. He is too big to do doctor and too small to jump over the quartz.
And I will just take a seat right on the edge of the cliff and just watch.
Hey, Barnaby, do you want to see if Geo knows anything about the ocarina?
Oh, sure. Hey, Geo, have you seen anything like this before?
Small pebble?
You see, like, there's little holes in it and stuff? I can make, like, musical notes out of it.
Oh, you play?
I mean, I dabble. I mean, it's not like I play.
Play me a song, Barnaby. It has been a while since I've heard any music other than the whistles of the walls.
I mean, this is sort of the same sort of whistle, but I mean, if you must, hear it. Do I play for him?
You want to?
Ready?
play it.
Yeah, play it.
Do it.
If you don't, I will. But you're all the way up there.
I will play it.
He looks at you, confused. That does not make much sound at all. Music has changed since I was above the ground.
Yeah, we have very poor tastes. Our parents had better tastes in music than we do now.
It is true, the new music is all whispers and strange esoteric patterns. The old music, just hard rock, is the finest.
Well, I'm sorry that I haven't been able to practice enough for you, Geo.
It's classic now.
I did expect you to be better when you had
I-
brought up the instrument.
To be honest, I expected a little more of myself too.
I know you are only slightly better than the Fae when they play such things.
Speaking of Fae, let's watch this centaur.
Yeah, wait a
Okay.
second. Before I
Oh.
do anything with this bridge and I pull out the lance, I'm like, do you know anything about this?
Oh, that is a pretty stone.
Okay. And I look
Do you
at
bring
the
it
lance.
as tribute?
No.
For
no.
me?
No. I'm just curious because it seems to talk to me kind of like how you're talking, and it's a rock and you're a rock. I thought maybe you guys would know anything
Are you
about.
saying rocks are the same?
Bart, are you saying that all rocks know other rocks?
Well, I mean, I would never say a blanket statement like that, or maybe something like all Fae have small minds, but you know, and then I just put the lance away, and I'm like, I turn to Freddy and I'm like, maybe you should try to cross the bridge first, and then I'll
Yeah, here, I'll hold
give
the
it a
rope,
shot.
and do you want to like tie it around yourself or something?
Oh, I have an idea.
Gentlemen,
Okay.
I also have a rope that I can literally throw down to your side and Hermon's side.
But can we get it over the quartz?
No, I want to prove something to this bird.
That's
Yes, prove it to me. Put on a show. I wish to see what you can do. Barnaby, when he falls, if he falls, I request the toothpick, the green one.
The toothpick. Well, I'll
just
go
put my
over
head- my head
first.
like this.
Zoinks. Alright, I'll, I mean, do you want to do the rope or no? Bart?
No, I have an idea.
Okay.
A surefire plan that could not possibly fail.
Alright, well, I'll waltz on over this bridge here.
Roll me a d20 real quick.
Sure. Eight.
An 8? Okay. You get about halfway over the bridge, and you continue walking over the bridge.
Alright. Hey, Gramon, do you want to, like, hold this, like, brace the bridge?
Sure.
Or can you, like, build, like, I don't know, like a fulcrum or something, or a lever? That'll help, I don't know. Or a better bridge?
You want a lever? Can I build a better? I suppose I could.
This
if
is
you
your
give me
whole
some
thing,
time.
man. Can you brace it?
I suppose I probably could. Yes.
I thought you were doing that with your time over here.
I just thought the horseman can, like, but
I don't know, this
Oh.
bridge looks pretty rickety.
Look at them. They are attempting to hold the bridge for the horseman. Oh, the tiny people have such fun ideas.
Is that a
Tiny
mistake?
humor.
You can tell me if that's a mistake, right?
What? Mistake? It's never a mistake until it doesn't work, until it fails. How do you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Here I go. And Bart puts one hoof on the bridge, takes it off, walks back a few feet over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna channel my divinity for Peerless Athlete to augment my athleticism.
Okay.
For the next 10 minutes, I have advantage on strength and athletics and acrobatics checks. And I can carry, push, drag, and lift twice as much weight as normal. And the distance of my long and high jump increases by 10 feet. And
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just let go of the bridge rope.
10? I think you should be able to normally jump at least 5 if you're a centaur, right?
I mean, that's, I guess, a DM call at this point.
Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. Okay.
Okay. So, my strength is 16.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So then 26.
So I wouldn't even necessarily need the... No, I'm using it anyway.
It's so cool, you have to
So-
use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You're gonna, like, jump and clear it by, like, 20 feet.
So, Sir Bart, you just see Sir Bart kind of like get into like this sort of like linebacker pose and just jet forward as fast as he can, and he gets just to the edge and jumps as far as he can jump. And I guess
You said athletics check at advantage. You get
Go
you
land up
get it
there.
At advantage.
I get advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks.
Okay, give me an athletics check. This is a good plan.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, you
Art.
clear it. You land. Oh, so far. You jumped from here. You land exactly where you are. You clear it. The rock looks amused. He says, "Oh, I didn't think it was possible. I thought he was going to walk over the bridge to his death, Barnaby."
I think that he gets a round of applause, don't you, Gio? If you can clap.
I
for him.
do. I think so as well. He flaps the wings.
Thank you.
Make
thank
a
you.
acrobatic saving throw to like slide down the rock as the wind struggles to push you.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes. Okay, so you slide down all cool, like just zoom, slide down the sheer cliff. He claps. He says, "Yes, it was a good show, far better than the ones before who just took the bridge. That was the finest day. I must commend you, young horse."
Thank you, thank you. My brain may be small, but my jumps are long.
Hey,
It is
thanks for all
true.
your help, Gio.
I am amused, yes, as a token of my thanks for the show. I will tell you that the rightmost mine has a mine cart, should you want to take it deeper.
Oh.
Thank you.
What are the other two ways go? Where do they go?
They do not always go where you want them to. The left is a dead end. The middle is a long and arduous passage with stinky air. It's not the finest.
Looks
the
like we're
right
going
has the
righty-tighty
mine
here.
cart. Yes. And all you would have to deal with on the right is a couple of rock bugs.
A
they
rock
like us.
bug.
They like
Yes,
us.
yes.
Oh yeah, we're friends with the rock bugs.
Oh. You are friends with them?
Well, I wouldn't say friends, but they haven't been mean to us.
Yeah, unlike the
I'm
mice.
friends with everybody.
Oh. I get that. I do get that vibe. I get that vibe from you. It's kind.
Do I believe him with all this
Yes.
stuff?
Do you want to roll?
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah. Make an insight check.
Ooh.
Okay, so you can't tell. And he's like, yes, the rock bug. I'm surprised that they like you, because they are kind of indifferent. You know, I will warn you when the Minecraft or the mine cart does
Minecraft.
eventually end. The Minecraft, which is the cart, comes to an end at a certain point when the tracks run out. So I do suggest you get out of it before then, and if you covet your steel, you will wrap it. You do not want them to get a hand on it.
Ah. These might be different. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Gio. Appreciate the help.
Bye.
Oh,
You're
wait.
welcome.
Can I ask one more thing?
You
did
may.
Did you notice which way the other three people went? Did they go right?
I believe they went down the center one, but it all goes to the same place.
Okay.
Just not the left one. Bad things happen when you go left.
Okay. Thank you, bird sir.
You are welcome. Geo out. And then you see him like flap and he flies up and he goes to like the top of the thing and you see the top of the cavern wall. It just kind of like he hits it, strikes it, and starts to absorb into the rock and he melts with
Whoa.
stone in the top and just flies out.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow. I was
feel like-
wondering where he was gonna go.
We just got like bird person meets Olmec.
Yeah.
That was great. I like Geo.
Yeah,
Well,
bird
boys,
person.
we have a choice.
Yeah. Do we want to do that alarm again, Mr. Gramone?
I suppose we could. How big is this mine shaft? I think only one of us really needs to do it, right?
45 feet wide.
Oh, I guess both then.
Yeah, we both will.
You could do it at the bridge. I don't know if that makes sense.
We could.
There's another horse that could jump the lake.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, if we
That's
did that, we
very
would have
true.
been screwed.
I'll guess.
I guess leaving like 2.5 feet on the sides, thinking that no one's gonna be hugging the walls.
As a ritual, yes, I will cast alarm.
Same here. We'll meet in the middle.
Okay. Do you guys
We'll
do
stretch the
double
wire
up?
out again, and
Yeah, you do the cool double up thing where you get the whole entirety
Double
of the
alarm.
wall. Yeah.
It's like an alarm with like a snooze button.
So you see. You guys just be snoozing.
Then we'll do the mental again. Mental alarm.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. I like that. So if it pops up. So as you guys are rolling down, you see, as you're walking down rather, you see a mine cart with like an intact large bucket, and it is atop some rails, and the rails are pretty rusted, but it still looks like it works. And if you go over and push it and inspect it, the minecart does move pretty freely. It could use some oil, of course, but it works. Big enough to fit even Sir Bart. This was clearly a freight minecart that was likely used to bring hordes of gems out back when the town used to mine these caves.
All right, guys. Looks like we have a choice. He said something about metal. It's really Bart and German's choice then of whether we want to do the fast way or the longer way. Did it seem like? Did he say that those monsters like ate metal? Is that what he said?
I don't
He
remember
said-
him saying that.
That's possible.
If you coveted your steel, you should stow it away in some sort of cloth.
Oh, I missed that. I don't have steel to worry about.
Right. I mean, German works almost exclusively with steel.
I mean, I don't have a problem putting my steel things away, as my lance is not steel. That's my biggest asset, honestly.
No, it's not steel. Okay.
Yeah, it's stone. I don't know. Could we wrap you up in like a cloak or something, Ramon?
You have a cloak on you?
I don't. I mean, I have my robe that I'm wearing. I could go down to my,
You could like
my
tear off
tidy
half of your
whities.
robe.
Just have like the chest, like.
Your
I'm
mone's
not
like half your
so-
size, so you could cut it to a crop top and just.
I would do that.
I'm not super concerned. I just get in the minecart. You kids worry too much.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot that you were around during all those good music sessions back in the day. Oh yeah.
I have an interesting thought here. And I wonder how this will work. But while we're in the... How big is this minecart?
So, Sir Bart's like, if we say Sir Bart is 10 feet, then you guys pack 3. So this is going to be a. Well, let's do a 10 by 10 cart so you guys are all snug, but you can still fit Grimond like in the middle. So
Okay.
It's like you're squeezed, but you're all in.
Here's my thought. In this minecart, we make a tiny hut that no other creatures or objects can pass through. But we're allowed to hang out inside of it.
That could work.
Magic can't be cast through it though.
Can you post tiny hut in the description if you decide to cast it?
Oh, sure.
Can I
I'll-
shoot through it?
I'll show you what it. Oh
Whoa.
boy,
Wow.
it's very involved, and there's more.
Okay, can you just describe it?
It's tiny. It's a hut. It's magic.
Can creatures see you in it or no?
I don't think so.
It
Can they
says-
smell
I can make the interior dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside, but it's transparent on the inside.
Oh, and you can make it any color.
So I can make it look kind of like the color of like one of the rocks nearby.
Yeah.
Ooh. Objects are barred from passing through it.
I took tiny hut as a spell. I mean, these are the moments we need it for. Am I right or am I right?
Okay. So you are casting Tiny Hut on the Minecraft or on the minecart.
On the Minecraft.
On the
On the
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I'll take out a
We all
small
become
crystal
seeds.
bead and I'll start like bouncing it up and down and spinning it in circles to conjure this
So-
hut around us.
As the minecart moves, the tiny hut moves with it. So you guys are this like invisible blob.
Cool.
It just looks like an empty ghost minecart going through. So
That's terrific.
you guys go through a ways, and it's 1,000 feet on the minecart, and then you see some like a large creature like snoozing, napping against the wall, and it is a huge like crustacean-like creature.
Oh boy.
Easily 10 feet, as big as Sir Part, with large antennas, and it looks like Larry the Lobster. It is jacked. But it's just sleeping by. And you guys are rolling by, and it's just the squeak of the minecart. Just squeak, squeak. Do you want to just let it go? Let pass?
Yeah. We'll let Larry live like Larry.
It's not doing anything to us.
Are there two Gurmones?
Yeah.
I want somebody to roll me a stealth check for the mine cart.
Do we add anything to it? Or just a d20?
Just a d20. I have a
I'll roll it.
number in mind.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well.
What if we all roll d5s and add the?
I'm going to use my flash of genius to add 5 to that, please.
Oh, God.
I could re-roll this.
I don't think it's worth it.
Okay. I love this flash of genius. That's an 8 now.
what do you do? What
Oh,
do you
well,
do to
hold on.
stop the squeaking?
Well, hold
What's
on,
your
because
flash of genius?
it literally says when you or another creature, and that wasn't really Greg.
Oh yeah,
Greg's
it's
roll. That was
it's a
the
minecart.
minecart roll. So never mind. Carry on.
So it's squeaking by. It's squeaking on the track. And just like as you get to Larry the Lobster, it rolls up and it squeaks, and you hear him. And just does a little shake. And then he continues sleeping. And you guys roll on by.
All right.
And you keep rolling again. Keep rolling for 2,000 feet this time, actually.
Wow.
More horizontal. You can tell this is like a very slight decline, but it's not as big a drop as
That first one.
the first whole shoot was.
How
But you
long
get
have
that
we been
kind
in
of
this cart for? I think.
How long have you been in this cart? So 1,000 feet.
I turned it
dawn
into
yet?
a math problem. It's like if the D&D party travels 2,000 feet from point A to point B,
Yeah.
how many hours will it take for them to get to Chicago? It's always Chicago.
It's not that long. It's
An hour.
we'll say half an hour for the first
an hour.
1,000, hour for the second 1,000. So it's still night.
Okay.
And off in the distance, I would like everybody to roll me a perception check, because you guys can see out of this thing, right?
Yes, we can see out. It's transparent.
Okay, so you have a perception check, and at minimum, you're getting a 23.
That'd be really funny if we couldn't, and it's like we're rolling off the cliff. Perception plus 5. 17.
Okay. So everybody sees
At
this.
20.
You see in the distance, there's like skirting shapes, very small, like dog-sized shapes. They're giving like little squeaks and then chomps, and you hear like metallic tings. And they kind of scamper, but they also kind of crawl. They're like bouncing around, chewing slowly on the mine carts. And it looks to be just as Geo told you. From that point forward, the mine tracks are starting to deteriorate. The rust of the mine carts is just being eaten, and the iron that was once there is falling off. So the planks are still there, but now there is no iron whatsoever. And what you see are these four-legged, amber colored, even though you can't see color because you're in the dark, creatures. And they have sharp teeth and large antennae. And I want whoever is feeling the luckiest right now to roll me a 4d4 for the number you see.
I got it.
Oh
Thanks.
boy.
Yikes. Oh my god.
11D. Oh man, what a guy.
What a nice roll.
Okay, so in the distance, you guys are in your cart with your tiny hut, and in the distance, you see 11 rust monsters.
Oh no.
I am going to take 2 minutes to set this up because I need to put 11 on there. I'm going to do this real quick. Everybody take a drink or snack break for 2 minutes.
Alright, drink or snack. I'll be right
And when you
back.
come back, there will be rust creatures.
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh.
A lot of rust monsters, probably.
No ones to be seen.
Zero ones, how you doing?
How you doing? Keep it moving.
Hey, bud. Bud, do you need to go outside?
Hey, bud.
Hey, buddy. What's up? You want to go out? Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back.
It's all good.
Rust monsters.
So it's actually convenient that you two are the ones here. So you guys have nature checks if you want.
Sure.
Because nature, you guys are the most in touch with nature, so it makes sense that you might have an outside chance of knowing what these are, and what they do.
We're in touch with our nature side. Do you get a neg one for that, dude?
I say, yeah, I say,
You're a fae,
nature.
man.
You say -2 intelligence.
There you go. I got a +4, so let's see if we.
So you know a lot about nature. It
Hey,
just might
20.
not be correct. It might not all be correct.
Oh my lord. I like to think I know a lot about nature.
Okay, so like Sir Bart, you think these things are called rust monsters because they are made of rust.
Okay.
That's what you think.
What do I think? Or what do I
Roger.
know, rather?
You know that these things eat metal and they rust metal, and that's
Okay.
how they get it. Yes.
Oh, these
I
things
think
are
that's
like.
enough to go off.
So
these
they
things are
eat metal?
Creepy.
Yes.
And they
eat metal.
rust metal themselves, or?
Yes.
So I don't
They do.
understand. They eat
So
the metal
rust
and they
it, and then
oxidize
chop
it. But what do they look like?
They look like
They look like
scorpions.
amber stone scaled things.
So they
that
don't
aren't
look
really
rusty.
that- They don't look rusty. no.
Okay.
They are rust colored, but they're not rusty.
Okay. So they
Matt,
like to eat
Greg is
metal.
taking out the dog real quick. Yes, and you can see they have been chomping away at those railroad tracks. But off in the distance, you see that they look to be a little bored of it. You know, like the way a kid who eats SpaghettiOs every day is bored of SpaghettiOs after a
Exactly.
while. It's like you can only have it for so long.
They need Chef Boyardee's. Maybe they need Reese's for breakfast.
Reese's Puffs.
It's in the game.
What?
It's like mixing two slogans together.
So apparently there is a Rust Monster magic card.
Yes, they did a whole D&D set.
Oh yeah, Kev, I think you
They're
told
from the
me
D&D set? The Rust guys?
about that.
Yeah. It's like their best-selling set. Excuse me.
It was genius.
Like, ever.
They should do more. Yeah.
I don't want to
It's
get
a-
spoiled by it, but I want to see what this looks like. Oh man, that's
Oh, sorry, I
terrifying.
posted it.
Oh no, no,
It's a-
this is fine.
It's a 2/1 with first strike, and if you sacrifice an artifact, it gets +2/+0 until the end of turn.
I like the flavor text there. I hope that doesn't happen to us.
Yeah.
They don't seem scary, but then you're suddenly standing there in your underclothes without a weapon. Then everything looks like a threat. Wow, that's pretty good.
It's a cool
Sack
like,
an artifact and a 4/1 first
sheep
striker.
monster.
Darn.
Oh, this is cool, and they have like a different. I don't know if this is an older.
Oh, they have like a
No,
different
this-
art or something for it?
Yeah, here.
Yeah,
I
they did like
found-
a D&D looking art that's supposed to look like it comes from the monster manual.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's
is cool.
horrifying. I'm pretending it's that we're fighting.
Right.
Look at that nasty guy. Oh boy. Man, it's like if I tried to draw a dinosaur. Cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh man, we're fighting 11 of those.
And Bart just thinks like, yes, can't you tell they're made of rust? And they're clearly just not.
Actually, the oxidation of the iron.
Clearly.
They're not iron, they're
It's
rust.
just a chemical reaction. A simple contraption, it's mousetrap.
Mm.
Do. I heard they remade Mousetrap not too long ago.
They did. I saw it in the store. We were doing some like Christmas shopping for the boys, and they have the mousetrap. Like it looks updated and everything. It's probably like the same thing. But we saw an updated mousetrap and an updated Mr. Bucket, which I know, like if I said
Yeah,
that,
well,
Greg would
that's creepy
immediately
now.
say buckets are fun.
Oh, he wouldn't say put your balls in my
Put your
mouth.
balls in my mouth.
Put your balls in my mouth. But that's not what he says, right? He says put your
No,
balls in my
that's
head.
a
No,
video
he's-
game nerd thing.
No, he says put your balls in my mouth.
Wait, he does?
Yeah, and like in the ad, he says that.
That's insane.
That's
I
why
just
the
knew
Angry
there was,
Video
like,
Game Nerd did that because of like
Yeah.
the ridiculous ad.
Oh, that's funny.
We'll see what Greg says. Greg, are you back?
We're fighting 11 Mr. Buckets.
He's just like sliding back and forth
11
like this.
rusty Mr. Buckets. They want you to put your steel in their mouth. That's what these are now. It's canon.
I'm imagining like the Mr. Bucket like song, but like completely out of sync with all of them. So it's just a mess.
We have on the Amazon Fire TV, it will like glitch out and like the music plays slowly. We had that happen for SpongeBob. So it was like, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? And it it was like a horror thing. I could
It's like
picture that, but Mr. Bucket.
the
Sounds
SpongeBob
terrifying.
Halloween special.
So Greg, what happened? What would you say if I said, Mr. Bucket?
Put your balls in my mouth.
All right, yeah, there we go. I think you're gonna say
Fun.
buckets of fun, yeah.
Buckets of fun.
All right. So you roll up, and you guys see these 11 rust monsters, and we'll bring you here.
God,
you
all
guys
these
are in
Mr.
the mine
Buckets.
cart at the end of the tracks. You see them. There's a pack of 5 up front, and a pack of 6 in the distance, blocking your way down the corridor. It appears that they do not notice you right now.
I have.
I don't think we're gonna get around them.
Don't
As
think
these
so?
things eat metal, they turn it to rust. So if you're trying to hit this
Take 'em out.
thing with a metal weapon, you're gonna have a bad time.
Should we just try to attack them at a distance?
Agreed. I'm gonna try and see if we can get a sneak shot on them. All
Yeah,
at
try to
once.
surprise them a little bit.
Alright, you got a crossbow or something?
Oh yeah, I'll. Don't worry, I'll attack.
Oh, your
them.
lance should be fine.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm like ready. You guys shoot, and then I'll run directly up on them and just start. I'll just start blasting.
Alright, so on 3, I guess we'll shoot, and I will cast a spell at one of these guys.
Oh,
Are we?
Rick-
I can join in on this if you'd like.
Yes,
Does-
please.
So you guys can get one surprise round. You all get one action going into this.
do I still have the cannon on my head?
Yes.
So perhaps I should take this off if I'm going to run up close to them.
Well, it's gonna break soon anyway, right?
Freak. It's fine.
Doesn't it only last for an hour?
It's fine.
20 foot. How big is a 20-foot radius?
40-foot diameter.
Oh,
It's pretty big.
okay.
It's pretty big.
It's very large.
Can I
it's taking
see
up
that?
this whole.
Whoa, that's not it at all. How do I get rid of that?
It's fine. You click on it and then you delete it.
They're all sitting on an egg.
This is a 40-foot radius. I don't know if you guys can see it actually.
I can't.
Not yet.
What about
If you
now?
click-
Do you see it?
If you right click it, well, maybe not right click it, but double click it.
Yep.
You should be able to go into like the permissions.
A token.
Usually,
Show? No. I can just ping it. It goes from here. These are the edges of the circle. This is the top of the circle. If this rust monster is the thing,
Wow,
This
so
is
it could
a
hit like
really-
all of them?
you could hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you center it right here.
Alright, I'm gonna prep up a fireball and sprinkle out a
Okay.
little sulfur and bad refuse. Turn that into
Okay,
a
are
fireball.
you all throwing stuff at the same time?
I will throw as well.
I
You're
have,
gonna
yeah,
throw
Okay.
I have a
Okay,
guiding bolt.
I need to know what you're all aiming at.
Aiming at that
so
circle you
I-
told me.
This
I
one?
only get a
Yeah.
single person, so
I think you could get. No, either way, you're pretty much just getting aimed. Okay.
I'll go for the back corner here.
Back corner. Okay.
um,
Well, let's do all these, and we'll just do it in order first. We'll do the fireball first. What do they do for the fireball?
Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw.
So they all get +1 to this.
And here,
but
I'll do the roll.
Slash R D20. How many are there? There are 8. 8 D20.
Wow, these guys are good.
Add +1 to each of
Boy.
those. So, what's the fail?
They take half on a successful save.
Wow.
You take half, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 5 out of the 8.
Oh
save.
man, didn't do so great there. Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
So 26 or 13. I don't know if they're like weak to fire or resistant to fire or anything.
They are not. These 3 are severely messed up.
3 of them?
The other ones
there
did
is.
not like the fire just bombing down on them. But those 3 are severely messed up.
Alright. Anything in the area that's not worn or carried is ignited. Any flammable
There's
things.
nothing
There's like
is
wood
ignited.
or whatever.
The flames ripple off the stone. You smell the cooked flesh of the rust monsters. Who's next?
Are we staying in the minecart?
You're all in the minecart right now.
I jump out super quick so that I'm within 30 feet of this dude.
He perks up and he immediately looks at you when you're in 30 feet.
Yeah, I'd have to go right there. So I'm gonna wait until everybody else does their thing, just in case.
Okay. Matt?
We are going to be doing a firebolt at this gentleman over here.
Okay. Roll it up. Is there a save on that one? That's a cantrip, right? 1d10 cantrip?
It's a cantrip, it's a spell attack.
Yes.
23.
Okay. 23 hits.
2d10 plus 1d8.
For 23 damage, this one is severely messed up.
No, it's 12.
Oh, it's 12? Okay. It is partially messed up.
My hit cannon will take a fire at this guy right over here.
At that one?
Yeah.
Do the Bart cannon.
Oh,
Oof.
The misfire.
Just misfires. You have to check your gun.
Oh,
The
she's
head, actually, you know, on the one, the head cannon, it wobbles, and it it's close to its expiration anytime anyway. Next shot, you feel it's gonna break.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, one more shot with this. These are the damaged ones, the blueberries.
Blueberries.
That'll be it.
Sir Bart, Barnaby is waiting on you. It looks
So-
like to make a move.
So before I run in blasting with my lance, I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt at the furthest one. This boy.
Okay.
So I have to make a ranged spell attack. So I guess that's just a regular old. I'm just gonna use the. There we go. Oh, I have to select my guy first before. Does a 25 hit?
25 hits,
Cool.
and whoever attacks this next will have advantage on their attack, right? Guiding bolt.
Yes. And he takes. Yes.
if you just click guiding bolt, it'll do the damage.
Yep, if you click the text underneath 120 feet.
Oh, the actual. Oh.
Yeah, in the chat. If you
I
click
see,
the
I
in the
see.
chat, guiding bolt. Yeah.
That's cool.
Ah.
13
cool.
radiant damage. Looking
Yes.
pretty messed up.
Cool. And then I'm also just going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet in that area.
All 5 of these are now aware of you and look at you.
I have a DM.
They can smell your armor, Sir Bart.
Come at me!
I have a DM question, Mr. DM.
Yes, we'll do Barnaby first, and then we'll answer.
Okay, cool.
This counts as the first turn of combat, correct?
This is a surprise round.
Okay. So I get 3 attacks this range.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. So 30. That should Sweet. I'm gonna attack this guy with as many crossbow bolts as it takes to kill him.
Okay, he is looking right at you. You
That's
hear
fine.
like chirps, and it's just like and then you hear like in a strange voice. The sounds don't make sense for a second, and then they do. Oh wait, are you putting your mask on before you do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so the sounds, they sound eerie. They're just like monster chirps, and then it starts to rumble, and you hear it in common in your head, and they're like, this one's like, guys, they have steel. Quick, hurry, put their steel in your mouth. Take your, so 23 will hit.
Mr. Rust Bucket.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay, he is barely clinging on. He's a red boy now.
Oh boy.
I will take another strike at him with a crossbow.
He dies. He's like, oh.
And then, where did I go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I still have 20 feet of movement this turn, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Still have 20 feet of movement. So then, boop. I'm gonna go for Red Boy right here, and
Okay.
I get Dread Ambusher on this attack if it hits.
That hits.
So it is 7 plus another D8. Dread Ambusher. Ooh, so 15 total.
He dies too.
Nice.
Then I
Guys,
will-
hurry.
10 feet, and that's me.
That's you. Everybody, roll initiative. All the rust monsters are going to go on the same initiative.
Alright.
Okay,
Hit my
that's
int
exciting.
to it.
They roll a 12.
Oh boy, come on.
Oh,
anything higher.
Dean,
Click
the...
your token and then the initiative button.
Oh, I didn't do that. Shit.
Let's go.
The initiative button that pops up in the top right.
Oh no,
37.
37.
Is that real?
No,
It's
21.
a pretty high initiative.
That's pretty good. Take a few turns. 21. What was supposed to happen with the wand? Was I supposed to shoot off that earthen grasp too?
Oh, you use the wand to attack with. So you have
What
the
a
option to
fireball.
cast one spell a day with that. Do you want to use that?
Oh, I gotcha. No, I'll save the.
Okay.
Does it stack or
Does what stack?
or I'm allowed to also cast earthen grasp like once per day? That's what it has.
It's like an innate ability you have with the wand. So you get like 1/day is how it would read in the monster menu. You get one a day.
Oh, I gotcha. So I'm
But
gonna bank.
We'll say it's an innate. We'll call it a legendary action. Or
I'll
something,
bank
you know?
that spell then
One.
for now.
Okay.
But then I'll just
Um,
next time I'll tell you. I'll say I'm gonna do the earthen grasp.
Sure. And you can do that in addition to your action whenever you use it. Freddy, it is your move. The rust monsters are alerted at your presence, and they are looking at Sir Bart like a juicy morsel, a giant Thanksgiving turkey.
Alrighty, I am going to. There's a lot of them here. I kind of want to pop another fireball off. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast another fireball, like centered around to try to hit all these guys.
You are not going to get that guy, but you'll get everybody else if you want to
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Have at.
Alright, it's a dex save for you.
I'll take these spell slots. 20.
30 this
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 d20.
Holy moly.
They all get +1s. Whoops.
Jeez
One,
Louise.
one
So,
save, 2 save,
Yeah, that
3
might be
save.
15.
4 save. 4 save. This guy is a blueberry. What damage? You say 30 is the damage?
30 and then half if it's a save.
Dead, 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 dead.
Nice, dude.
Yes. Okay.
I will also use my bonus act. No, I can't do that. That's it.
Is it Sir Barton Justify?
Okay.
Is your move?
Kevin's
So,
character.
Bart goes into a blind rage. And he runs up to this guy about 10 feet away, and he recklessly attacks this guy.
Go for it. At advantage.
Does a 28 hit?
28 hits.
Can I click on the lance for the damage?
Yes.
I think so.
Amazing. And I think I get a +2 to this because it's
You
It's
spear
raging.
him.
the rage.
Spear him with the lance. Goes right through him.
Wonderful.
See him while he's on the lance. The antenna is struggling to reach at your armor.
Oh.
That's
Do you already have the +2 in your mod?
no.
Because you rolled 5.
+2 for rage.
I think the +2 for rage isn't.
Well,
It's
Like
a
if you roll
+3
over-
lance. He gets +2 for rage, and he has +4 strength, right?
you're +3 strength,
+3 strength.
right?
Yeah, I think they calculated it in there.
Yeah, I think you already have the rage mod in there.
Oh.
How did they know?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
We've been raging in every fight, so it doesn't matter too much. The
Yeah.
rust monsters will go, and they all will attempt to close in on you. 1. They are quick boys. This one. That one's not going to make it, but the other 2 are. They are going to use antenna attacks on you. When the rust monster corrodes a non-magical ferrous metal it sees. So you have to make 2 DC 11 dex saves, or this is taking 1 AC off your armor forever
Okay.
and rusting it.
Okay, so 2 dex saves.
2 DC 11 dex saves.
Okay. That's the first one. Does not work. Okay,
Oh.
so my chainmail completely melts off of me.
What, did the chainmail provide you with +2 AC?
Yes.
The chainmail deteriorates and falls off you, leaving your sturdy, unarmored barbarian centaur horse body.
Beautiful.
That is it. The 2 that have deteriorated the metal begin to chomp away like you're not even there. Feasting on the fresh metal. Barnaby, it's your turn.
Oh wait, no, sorry. It apparently gave me +5? Does that make sense?
It still hit. It was fine.
Okay.
As long as you correct it between now and then and subtract 2 from your AC on character sheet.
Yeah.
Then we're good.
Done.
Done. Barnaby, your turn. You gonna finish these
I'm-
guys off?
I'm gonna stay right where I am, and I'm gonna take a pot shot at this dude right here.
Take a pot shot.
I get sneak attack on him, correct?
Yes, because Sir Bart is threatening.
19.
19 hits.
That is 13 damage.
He's down. Just while he's eating, thunk.
I will take 1 step forward and go for the other dude that's next to him.
Also feasting.
24 for 9 damage.
Another headshot. The only one that's left is the one Sir Bart hit with the guiding bolt. Whoever attacks
my
this
God.
will have advantage.
And I'm gonna take 1 more step forward and attack him with my 3rd attack with advantage.
Okay.
Aw, dude.
Nat 20.
Yes, dude.
2 fireballs, and 6 shots later, the rust monster still did their job.
Wow.
We used our action
Come on.
economy here.
Sir Bart, the crown that Gurman has blessed you with, cracks and falls off from the battle, the rustling. Your armor in shatters near the ground. What's going through your head?
Oh.
Carcasses of the rust monsters lay everywhere.
Sir Bart looks at his body. He's like, "Damn, I look good. I look good. Oh no, my armor!" Guys, I think I'm gonna have to go it.
Shirtless?
In the nude.
Let's say commando for the rest of the. Does that mean Bart is completely naked?
Naked as a horse can be.
Cause it's not like he has pants. Like,
How would he wear his pants?
He has a nice coat.
I think honestly, like logistically, probably just the back two, but for the memes, I'm gonna say he would have them on all 4
That's smart.
legs. Yeah.
We have it. So with the 4 rust monsters there, Gurman, how do you feel? Your contraption having put in some work, but being broken now.
I can get a new one tomorrow.
Is there a way that we can like sort of mend your armor?
I
Or-
can cast mending, but how beat up is it?
I mean, if,
It is
if we can-
rusted and chipped, and they have begun gnawing on it, and it is sitting there in tatters on the ground, rusty and unusable.
I'm gonna
I mean-
cast mending 12 times.
The rust puts itself together and falls apart, puts itself together and falls apart, but it just keeps going. Like a hook.
Sorry, man.
That's all right. I have a spell that can maybe supplement my armor for our next potential battle. I
Can
have.
we at least give you like nipple tassels? Because those things are just sticking out, man.
Can you?
Like.
Bart's all about that. It's like, come on at me.
Oh God.
So in seeing this, you look around at the empty carcasses and just take a note, and then you see on the ground next to this growth here out of the ground, you see like a tattered bit of robe. And it's like a very nice silk, just clipped on the rock, ripped a little bit.
Does it remind us of what River was wearing, or is this more? Is this different?
It's the same type of material, but it is a much prettier purple.
Fellas.
Pop over and pick it up.
Clomp.
So
has
that was,
doesn't have horseshoes on anymore.
I know who was wearing purple. Did I forget? I remember we asked about items on someone's person. They had a purple wardrobe, purple and gold silks, a wedding band. and
Raven's
It's gold. That was
Raven's attire
Raven?
is purple and gold fine linens. So this
Okay.
is Raven's stuff.
Okay.
What was River wearing?
River was wearing like this 2-piece suit.
Yep. And a nice hat.
And for the first
Um,
time, you see a pair of footprints, Barnaby. And it's not just one pair, it's a pair, and then what appears to be like little tiny animal tracks, like hoof prints
Hey,
next to it.
Bigger or smaller than Bart's hooves?
Way smaller than Bart's.
it looks like we have some footprints and some baby centaur prints.
Well, didn't Geo say something about a fey creature coming down here?
He did.
This could be the fey
Is it
creature.
Danny
That's-
DeVito from Hercules?
A satyr?
A satyr, yes. Be a satyr.
Can we
TDs.
follow the footprints?
You guys follow for about 500 feet, and it's getting to be the break of dawn. You can tell, Freddy.
Oh, dawn is coming. Wait, before that, I
Oh.
do want to use the ring. I wanted to use it after that fight. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Okay. Yeah.
To
go for it.
restore 1 slot.
Yeah. You restore 1 slot. So you go through. It's not quite dawn yet, but you can tell the dawn is coming. And you go down in the corridor, like the mine walls keep narrowing and narrowing and narrowing, and then you see a set of large stone doors closed. And on the outside of the door is this red light peeking through, and it's like a dark maroon crimson light that just pulses a little bit outside the door, and just
Who the heck would make something like this all the way down here?
Is it like magical in nature, or it's like behind the door?
it just looks like a light to you, a light peeking through, like if you were to turn on a hallway light and close your bedroom door.
Okay. And does that glow look like the scorpion kind of glow that we've seen?
All
Something
the
different?
scorpions you've seen have been green, like some green, some purple, some blue. You haven't seen a red chrism.
Okay.
And are there any like markings on the door or anything, or is it's just like a door?
Yes, you see marks, and you won't recognize them, but they look similar to Barnaby's masks, the one on there.
Okay. They're
The
magical.
runes etched into his mask.
Ooh. And I put on my mask.
You put on your mask, and you see the runes kind of scramble a bit, and it says, "Death greets all who enter without tribute."
Fellas.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't want to alarm you. This is a little bit out of my expertise. Door says something. It's not great. It says something about death is past here unless we give a tribute.
Don't be a baby.
Okay. But it doesn't say what kind of tribute, and it doesn't say if it needs to be like a person, a thing.
I drag the carcass of one of these rust monsters over to the door.
You can. But
So-
you want to have dragged it for 500
What?
feet?
Oh yeah, we're far in there.
500 feet. Can I? Hey, Bart.
Yes.
You
Come
put like 3 of them
Come-
on your
come
back.
Yeah. We just load them up.
You make a half plate armor out of rust monster
Oh,
and just
This
throwing
is
it off.
disgusting.
what?
Their
what are
blood
these
seeping
runes?
down. It's gross brown blood.
I
What-
wish I had the tassels instead.
Their antennas look like little tassels, and as you walk, they bounce.
Gosh.
This is great.
I'm very curious about these runes. Are they like magical, or
They just look like shapes to you.
they look like what?
They just look like standard carved-in shapes to you, like
But Barnaby
hieroglyphic.
could read them.
Barnaby can read them like, in his mind they rearrange, but on the actual stone they don't.
Reverse dyslexia. The numbers just make sense.
Do we want to touch this red light at all? Or
Probably
is that-
not.
That's just out of the question, isn't it?
Red rhymes with dead, and that's what I do not want to be.
That's what I just
I don't want to
read.
be Red Death.
Read it. I just read it.
Yes. I could try opening it from a safe distance.
Didn't you also say that this ocarina does something.
The Geo before said something about offering that as tribute to him. Oh no, that was about the lance.
Yeah. I mean, before we do anything rash, I think I can sort of play this ocarina and see if it does anything.
Sure.
How close are you to the door?
I'll be 10 feet.
10 feet?
And I'll be 30
I will-
feet back.
And I will play the note.
You play the note. The ocarina breathes in darkness. Make me an active perception check, and you're going to need it to be high.
And the inspiration that I had last session is gone, correct?
No, you still have it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna use it now. Sweet.
You don't even need to put your ear to the door to hear this. You hear a large shifting, like, and then a pause, and then the scatter of feet, and then suddenly nothing.
Scatter. Somebody's behind here. Bart. Oh, you're muted.
Yes.
Can you help me get this door open?
Sure. And I
You think you should go touching that thing?
I'm touching it.
Do you want me to? I could just do it from the visible
okay.
hand.
Yeah. Sure, try
Right? Yeah, and then we'll be ready.
that. Yeah.
you
Cue,
sure I
cue
could-
up some blasting, and I'll try to open the door with the spectral hand.
Right in the blast. Got a blast.
I'm
It's just like a
ready-
normal door.
Ready.
Like, will this Mage Hand be able to like move it or open it?
What is the weight limit on Mage Hand?
I don't think it's that much.
I don't think it's that much either. It is a
10
stone
pounds.
door. Okay, so you're not going to be able to move this.
All right, yeah, Bart, you're up. Sorry, man.
Or you've had some trouble moving things in the past. You see these two heavy doors, knowing that you're the one who is the strong guy in the party. You're the one that's supposed to be able to pick things up and put them down and move them and push them. Roll me a strength check to open the
Okay.
door. Also,
Here we-
everybody, if you want to make your last preparations, you can.
No, I think I still have my
won't
mage
roll
armor and everything, right?
until-
We haven't been down here for more than 8 hours.
You know what? I'm gonna before we do that, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself for my last spell slot, so that I get a +2 to my AC. That one has
It
concentration.
replaces what you lost.
Yeah, but I need to use concentration, which would have been really nice to have
No.
the thing that.
Can't
When
you
you rage,
focus
you
on
break
your do your
concentration,
linebacker
right?
again?
Huh?
And can't you do your linebacker divine?
I can only do that once per rest.
Oh,
Unless we say that I didn't use it because my jump would have been good enough anyway. No, I'll just do the regular old strength check. Here we go.
Right, go for it. And when you rage, your concentration spell will break. Just so you know.
Okay.
You push open the door. The red light
All right.
fills the cave, and you walk into this nearly circular room carved out of whistlestone. And it's nice. It's almost smooth. And the first thing you see is a gargoyle statue on the other side looking back at the doorway you just pushed open. Inside the gargoyle statue, there's 2 red gems, but these gems are not glowing. You also see 3 elegantly carved pillars. And on top of the pillars, 2 of them, you see a very vibrant, bright red stone, unlike anything that you've seen before. This is not a ruby, it's darker. It looks almost wet. On the second one, you see a stone that is like half formed, a gem that is half formed, also dripping, but it's like candy, liquid candy, and it's starting to harden. That one's pulsing red too, but it's not as big. And on the third pillar, there is no redstone. At the bottom of the pillars are 3 bodies that appear to be bound to columns. 1, a man in a 2-piece suit. 2, a girl in purple, silken, and gold robes. And 3, a girl in like a debutante-esque dress. The big formed gem is atop the girl in purple. The half gem is atop the man in a 2-piece suit. And the pillar without a gem is the girl in the debutante dress.
I think I know these
That is what
people.
you
It's like
see,
they
so
match
let's
the
bring-
description, like flipping the notes.
Let's bring you here.
That. Yikes.
So, are we in this hallway or are we in like the actual
Wait,
room?
This is the door.
So I guess we would say that I just pushed it.
Yes. Let me.
This looks like a nice place to take a short rest. This doesn't look good, gang.
Gargoyle statue, I will say, is. I just grabbed a random token. Here. Looking back at you.
That's the gargoyle.
Yes. As you step into the room, you see behind the gargoyle statue is now an open door. And just the gleam, the glint of the largest number of gems you have ever seen. Germon, this is enough to retire on forever and live lavishly and live large in a mansion you would never have to want again. You could have everything you ever dreamed of. This is your retirement fund.
I'm just so tired.
Just so that we're clear, this is the debutante. Is this the woman?
This is the 2-piece suit.
Two-piece
This is
suit?
the purple. Yeah, I couldn't get corresponding colors, but this is
That's
the
fine.
purple.
Okay, so this is half gem. This is full gem.
This is full gem. This is half gem. This is no gem. Yep.
Got it.
Full gem, half gem, no gem.
How do the people appear in relation to their gemliness? Is it like
What?
dead looking and the gem is full, half dead, and like alive?
They all look to be like they have their arms wrapped behind them around, and their arms appear to be tied behind the pillar.
Okay. Through what? Like rope or manacles?
Yeah, through rope. Just their hands are bound behind, so they're just sticking like this with their arms bound behind their back, stuck.
Okay. I mean, I guess
Tied.
let's try to untie these people. I don't trust that gargoyle though.
I'm gonna walk over here and grab a dagger out and start taking the rope off of who I know that this is River right here, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
If this thing makes like an aggressive move, I'm gonna ready up Toll the Dead. He starts like rushing towards Barnaby. Or any of us.
Yeah, I think Bart's gonna go over here and like just try to like rouse this person awake.
Okay, so as you cut River's bonds, he like slumps over onto his face, and you can see that he is breathing very slightly, but his back is just covered in blood, and the pillar is smeared with his blood. And unlike in an unsettling way, the blood is trickling up toward the gem.
Oh gosh.
Whoa, gross.
As he disconnects from the pillar, the gargoyle's left eye pulses. And as you go look at Raven, she and you try to stir her, she doesn't move, Sir Bart.
I guess I'll cut this one free too.
You cut her free as well. She slumps down. You can't quite tell if she's breathing or not because the second light pulses even brighter. The whole room is baked in a sea of crimson red.
Something tells me that taking these people down is doing something crazy.
Maybe we should get them towards the door before we get the third. Drag them away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll carry Raven over.
I will try.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little scared to walk towards this thing. Barnaby.
Gargoyle's eyes continue to pulse. Vroom, 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 vroom.
All right, that does it.
And then our last person.
I'm gonna put on my mask and try to stealthily wrap around to this area right here. Cut the last rope.
Still stay
move it
trained
up.
on the gargoyle if it lurches.
So
at
does
Barnaby.
this all happen at the same time, or do you make a point to drag these two out first?
Dragging them out first.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna-
drag them out into the hall.
Yeah. Well, can somebody else drag him while I do that?
I'll do it.
And grab both.
We'll
of them.
have Sir Bart. You are given this. Who's dragging River?
I'll
drag
take
Raven
River.
and then
You want to
drag
get this
River?
person, Bart.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or barn.
wrap around this way.
Why?
So you go there too, Sir Bart?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll be just ready to grab this person when you cut them free. This is, I'm guessing,
charming.
Sarah.
Yes, this is Sarah, Mary the Tavern Keep's daughter. And as she goes up, she begins to stir, and she looks at you, Sir Bart, and says, why are you here?" Clearly out of it.
I know it's not a dream, believe me. A lot of people have that reaction when they first take a gander at this face. But we're here to save you. I know, knight without armor.
Save
Let's
me?
put it that way.
You're here
yes.
to save me?
Well, yes. It seems like you guys were in a lot of distress. That one was bleeding a lot. Was Raven also bleeding when I cut her?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
she was.
These
You
two
see
were
no blood
bleeding.
behind Sarah. And Barnaby, as you look behind the pillar, you notice that her arms aren't bound. She's holding the rope together, mostly in one hand. You know that she's not tied up. And she looks at Sir Bar and she says, "You're right. It's not a dream. It's better than a dream. We have more sacrifices to give him.
What?
And he's so hungry." And he
Wait,
throws. She takes out and she throws the net that she has made out of the boat at Sir Bart. Does 12 hit with your reduced AC?
It does not.
It does not, because you shield of faith.
Yes.
And just at that moment,
Killer.
Barnaby, you are in the perfect position to see a pair of eyes emerge from the walls, and two more bloody eyes, and a large smile peeking out, and it sticks its head out. "Have you brought tribute?" And we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh my
Geo.
lord. Click on the token first. Alright, that was good.
See if I got 37 like last time.
Yeah.
It didn't work for me.
It shows up like an unrecognized command, but then it goes into the turn order anyway. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, but that doesn't. I'd rather roll the dice. Can I just roll it and add my thing?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. I like seeing the dice roll across the screen.
Yeah, let's go for it.
It's the little things, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Is
rolled
it the
better.
same?
This is good.
Oh, okay.
It's 16. Kevin's editable character.
Character. Do I have everybody in here? No, I need you.
We could say my initiative was so low because I just I just thought I was saving this person. They threw a thing around me, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
Ooh, okay. Here. Descending. So there is this face in the wall, and I will peek him out. We can describe what he looks like real quick. He is this little hooved creature with a large mane of hair. The hair is gray and fibrous, and it looks strong. And he's holding it in his hand as he peeks out and stares right at you, Barnaby. Sarah, who has missed her net attack on you, Sir Bart, barely looks, and she's panicking. She's trying to regather the net. The gargoyle's eyes pulse, and light feels around. The battle begins. Freddy, what are you doing?
Panicking.
Okay.
I am gonna try to zap this gal here with a sapping sting. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Sarah will roll a con saving throw. She has no bonuses, so I'll just.
What?
Wow.
She succeeds.
Is this a
What
glitch?
happens?
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. I am dumbfounded. I guess.
It was so bad it hit me. Please don't actually do that.
Can I use the Nah, that's fine. I'm gonna try to shove her with the telekinesis 5 feet this away.
Okay.
She needs to make a strength save.
He gets
Okay.
pushed 5 feet away. There's no damage associated with that.
No
right?
damage, yeah, just pushing her 5 feet away.
Beautiful. Zoom. She gets pushed away from the pillar. The pillar stumbles a little bit, and then continues trying to grab up the rope.
That's all I got.
Come
Well,
on, it is your turn.
I'll move by my friend here.
Sure. Come it's your turn. Barnaby, you're on deck.
Let's see here. Okay. So, can I see this little dude over here, or no?
He is on the other side of the pillar. I'm going to say you hear his voice when he's talking to Barnaby. He says, "Do you have tribute?"
And
And you just see him.
15, 20.
Now you see him, this hoofed
20.
creature. He looks over at you. Another one to play.
25. We
Oh my
will do
God.
a firebolt.
Okay, roll it.
Yikes.
Oh my goodness.
I will miss. It whizzes into the wall, and you notice that he's still melted a little bit into the wall.
Can that head
Yeah.
cannon take a shot at our fair lady over here?
Headcanon has fallen off, correct?
I thought the crown did.
Okay,
Then
oh,
I
the
can't
crown was a
reuse again?
different artifact? Okay, yeah, we can have that. You can take a shot at Sarah, yeah.
Eesh.
16?
Woo.
16 will hit. You blast her. What does it do?
Well, this was its last shot, right? So in a
Blaze of
force,
glory.
in a blaze of glory, it sparks off. Keep in mind, this is like 4 inches tall, really. So it sparks off the horse's head, shoots a a force ball at Sarah here for 8 damo, and it
B.
forces her back. I believe
It's
5 feet.
blast. It takes a big hit and bumps into the gargoyle, like boom. Just has to take a second to collect herself.
I think it pushes
Alright.
her 5 feet, I believe.
Pushes her into the gargoyle.
Gotcha. All right. Did you say it was dawn, by the way?
She goes down. It is not dawn yet. And then you see the gargoyle's eyes pulse. And you don't feel anything yet. It just feels like an ominous finality to you. And you feel the adrenaline rushing through you, and it's almost draining out of you as well. I'll let you know if it comes into play what happens. Barnaby,
To
you're
who?
up.
To everybody?
We'll see.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so this troll thing is like coming out of the wall right now.
Yes. Speaking at you.
I hate that.
Staring at you with large red gem bloodstone eyes. Its hair
we're-
kind of coiling and moving around on its
We're
own.
gonna end this real quick, and I will use a spell slot to put Hunter's Mark on this troll. And then I will take 3 shots at the troll.
Now, 3 shots. 21 will hit.
Let's go.
9.
9. You see him go. He looks back at you, and just a little bit of rock chips off.
Other shot. 16.
16 misses.
Got it. Third attack. Ah.
15 misses. He looks at you. He is not happy.
I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Perfect.
You have 45 feet of movement?
And the first turn of combat I do.
That's amazing.
He says, "You come in here with no tribute? And now come harm me? I have sacrificed mightier than you. And you will be mine." And he looks and he snaps. And then you hear the cavern rumble a little bit. And out of the wall rocks a very large, hulking rock creature with a heavy set shoulder build. He walks out and he kind of like crawls out of the wall, and you see a Whistlerock elemental made out of the consistency of the wall.
Oh God.
Grab him. And he walks out.
Oh, look
my
at this boy.
Lord.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
And he says, "My golem, strike him. Strike them. Bring me more blood, because I am hungry."
Oh boy.
And I believe this guy has 30 feet of speed. 1, 2. Sir Bart,
What?
that's crazy. That's you there. So he's gonna move. See, he's gonna move over there on. Actually, he's right here. But this will on his turn. He looks at you and he looks to be moving in your direction. The Korrid melds back and sinks back into the wall and vanishes. Sir Bart, it is your turn.
Okay. I think Sir Bart sees this thing pop out of the wall. And he runs. What would give me like that 10-foot distance? Would this be close enough to hit it with my lance, or should I get closer? Okay.
Yes, that would be close enough.
So Bart tries to hit this guy with the lance.
Dang.
16.
Plus
hit?
16
though.
misses. You poke into him and drive it into his body, but it is too strong.
Dang.
Okay.
Press it, and it meets its force.
He takes a second.
He looks back at you.
Oh god. And he takes a second, like go at it.
Pull back, stabs back in harder.
Nothing.
Okay, because you're not raging, right?
No.
No, because you're rocking the shield of faith. Okay, that misses as well. Well, it doesn't miss. You hit him, and his natural armor is too strong. It is the Earth Elemental's turn. He takes your lance, grabs it.
Wait, can I try to run away before?
Oh yeah. It's still your movement. You can do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I think Bart is gonna see that was ineffective, and he's just gonna give himself some space to recoup. 1, 2, 3.
Bart, as
Right
you're
there.
retreating,
Oh no.
the
Opportunity.
Earth Elemental also has a reach of 10.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
He's going to take an
Okay.
opportunity attack at you. He raises his stone fist and slams into you.
Oh,
At a natural 1, you are lucky. Take your movement.
okay. No, you know what? No. Bart didn't like that. He looks at it and he's like, looks like we both can't hit each other, and then that's it.
Seems so. It is Sarah's turn. She looks and she shakes it off the hit from the Sir Bart's cannon and Garmon's his invention, and she looks up and she gets to the other side of the gargoyle, like taking cover behind it a little bit as much as she can. She doesn't see Garmon right there, and then she is going to throw the net at Sir Bart one more time and try to lock him down. An 18.
Yeah, that hits him.
She casts a net, and it's a sticky net, Sir Bart. It feels gross. It's just made of this like oil, and when it touches you, it sinks onto you, and then it expands. It like balloons out. Okay.
Oh god.
It just covers 9 squares, so it's like all around you, from here to here to here to here. And this is a large sticky net, and you are stuck for the time. We'll say that you are grappled right now,
Okay.
and that is Sarah's action. She's going to continue hiding behind the gargoyle. Freddy, it's your turn.
Oh, I have so many options. I just don't know what to do. I want to do everything. I want to make a giant ice storm. I want to banish a creature. I want to slow them. I think I'm going to do what feels right, though. Would a 10-foot radius hit... Actually, you know what? If I want to hit that pillar. I don't want to hit Bart either. I want to hit this guy with the shatter.
The stone elemental?
The stone elemental, yeah.
Whistlerock elemental? Okay, go for it. There's no save on that, right?
There's no save if he's stone, I guess.
It's disadvantage.
Oh, he has disadvantage, okay.
Wait, is it thunder?
Thunder damage, yeah.
Oh, it is thunder? Yes,
Yeah.
he is, yes.
He is, yes.
But it also says
It's a
creature
con
made of
save.
Inorganic material has
Con save?
disadvantage on saving throw.
He has disadvantage on saving throw.
17?
17 does save. So it'll take, let me see, I think it's half. I have so many spells.
It'll take half. Did you roll the damage?
No, I didn't. I was just busy about caring about reading. 3d8 thunder damage.
And it is thunder damage, it's not lightning?
It's
Anything
thunder
like that?
specifically.
Okay, so he would take half of this?
Yeah, he takes half.
He takes the full 14.
He takes the full 14, alright.
Nice.
Ramon, shatter this
He
jabron.
crumbles in, and as the thunder ripples through him, you see just like it shakes and it hits him a little bit harder than you thought it would.
Alright, cool.
Ramon, you're on deck.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't really shove anybody. I'm going to... Does me being here help you, Barnaby, with sneaking?
No.
Well, I'm just gonna hang out here.
Yeah, you can hide.
That's it.
Oh, my Firefox just quit for a second.
No.
I can turn it off and turn it back on. That should be fine.
Fix of IT right there.
That's exactly it.
That was weird. Oh, my whole computer. That's okay. I have an SSD. It's fine.
Nice.
And I rock a 2-computer setup, so I can stay here the whole time. We can kind of
Alright.
go without. I'll narrate
With 2 computers.
because you guys can still. Well, I have a laptop because my first computer is so bad. I believe Germán was next, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what do you do, Germán?
Can I see Sarah from my position currently?
Yes, she is on the side of the gargoyle that you are on.
Firebolt.
Firebolt, Sarah the human again.
21.
Roll the hit. 21 hits. How much damage does it do?
So, 95.
Nah, I don't.
It's
8.
worth a shot.
8?
8.
She falls and she collapses onto the gargoyle, and it looks like she's unconscious right now. She lets the net drop out of her hand, but the net appears like it's still there and still sticking around Sir Bart.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna advance. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I believe next is the lair action, right?
The red
Yes.
cube.
The gargoyle. Another red pulse fills the room, and you guys cannot tell what is happening, but something is definitely amiss. Something feels strange. You feel slightly weaker, but you can't tell how. Sir Barnaby, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Figure out how I want to do this. Look, there's another thing that's connected to my hunter's mark. It says I have advantage on any perception or survival check I make to find the creature that's currently marked.
Yes.
Is it my full action to do a perception check?
No.
Okay. So can I make a perception check
Yes.
to see where this guy might have gone?
Yes. It is, and I would normally say this is a disadvantage, but you say you have advantage on it, right?
I do. So if you
You
want,
see the stone ripple like a burrow along the walls, and it ripples around the circle, zoom, zoom, and the ripple comes to a stop right here, and you can feel that there is something on the other side of that wall.
oh, that is fantastic. Can I take 3 shots at him?
At the wall?
Yeah.
You may.
20
Hits the wall,
bounces.
bounces off the wall.
Okay. So apparently I can't hit him while he's there. Okay. So I'm gonna come out of hiding. I have to come out here a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's fine. And then I will attack the elemental then.
The wing away. 21, that's a juicy hit.
For 10.
10
Yeah.
and he'll take 5.
Ooh. Okay.
Chinks into his strong armor.
And then one more for good luck as a bonus action.
27 hits.
And for
Alright, he'll
9,
take 4.
and then I can back up to there, and then that's my turn.
That's your turn. The Corrid pops out of the wall, looking at you, smiling, knowing that it's one-upped you just a second ago. It says, if you're not offering me a gem, I can make you into one. And he pops out. And instead of melding back into the wall, he is staying out for the time being. The Corrid has multi-attack. But he will not do that just yet. Instead, first he will command hair. The Corrid takes out a strand of his hair, which is like the consistency of a rope. You guys have seen this before. This is what the Chrismal was tied up in. This is what the people said was hanging around the town. He throws the rope at you as a bonus action, Barnaby, and attempts to tangle you. You must succeed on a DC 13 Dex save throw or become grappled by the rope.
Jesus. Nice.
16.
Easy.
You dodge the hair. Grumpily, he just he goes and he comes up to you, right up to your face. Pulls out a stone club and begins to swing. 28,
So
Uh,
28 hits.
28 hits.
Can I fix that?
Jeez.
Can you?
I could try to. Which one is that? Shift or stasis? Yeah, I can. I could change that attack roll.
What can you change it to?
Another
Is this a
D20.
reaction?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
One.
Okay, so he's re-rolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna save Barnaby here.
Okay, so this
Let's
is a
hit.
re-roll on the first attack. 27.
Oh, you gotta be yanking my chain.
It went down.
He swings through
way
and then
less
just like
damage.
just like kind of rewinds a second and then like swings through, but it's not as hard to hit Barnaby this time around. And you're gonna take 12 bludgeoning damage plus an additional 12 because he is firmly planted on the ground.
I
The
tried,
ground, the
Barnaby.
earth, the rock is supporting him, strengthening him, going up into his body, and he hits you hard. Please take 24 damage
Oh,
That's
unless
fine.
you have a reaction.
Hey, as a reaction, I will expend one charge of my scope and cause the attacker to be blinded until the attacker's next turn.
Okay, so he hits
Unless-
you and then he's
Unless you succeed a Constitution saving throw against Germon's spell save.
what is Gurman's spell save?
What is
Probably
Germon's
pretty
spell
good.
save?
I'm sorry, 16.
16?
Oh
He
my
succeeds.
god.
He is not blinded. So the flash of light goes off, but he shakes it off and he swings the second great club attack at you. Does 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Jesus.
17 does hit. Take another 19 damage as the Korid just goes into your head.
Oh my god.
And he squares up on you, Barnaby, and just looks at you. He is only focused on you because you took a shot at him right away. It is Sir Bart's turn. You are caught in the web, or the net.
What does it cost me to get ungrappled?
It would be a...
Alive.
Or to try
You must
to
use your
ungrapple?
action to escape from the net if you want to get out. You are still in range of the Earth Elemental.
Yeah. Not. You know what? Since the thing's right there, I'm just gonna swing at it twice.
Okay, swing away.
Trying to keep my concentration. The 12 definitely doesn't do anything.
12
But
does
does
not hit.
21?
21 hits, and unlike Barnaby's bolts, do you fire with bolts?
Yeah.
Unlike Barnaby's bolts, you can tell that your lance, which is made of gem and stone, it has a bit of magic to it, sinks into his form a little bit. He takes the full 13 points of damage.
Nice. Bam!
All right, and then you are stuck for the rest of your turn, right?
Indeed.
Indeed. Earth Elemental. Yes,
Mm.
Barnaby.
I need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay, make them.
Yep. The first one has to beat
10.
12. No, the
Oh,
first
no,
one
you're
is
right, because
12.
they're different damages.
Yeah. So one's 12,
Right.
one's 10.
12. 3 does not hit. Does the hunter's mark fall off?
Hunter's Mark does fall off.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. The Earth Elemental walks over, squares you up, Sir Bart. He is interested in trading blows, going mano a mano, man for man, horse for giant obelisk golem. He is going to sling at you with 2 slams, an 11 and an 18. I think, are you at you're not, well, I said you were grappled, but you...
You tell me if I'm at disadvantage. I don't think a grapple does that, does it?
I don't know.
No,
Let's check. You can't
restrained would-
benefit. The condition ends if the grapple is such as. Yes, I would. So, okay, we're not going to do that. So the 11 will miss. You will dodge and weave out of the way. The 18 is 18 hit.
Yes, that does hit.
Please take 13 damage.
Okay, am I still concentrating?
Make a con check. Beat a 10. A con saving throw.
Okay.
21. Okay, so you still have the Shield of Faith on you.
Cool.
Sarah is passed out at the moment. She's going to spend her turn being passed out. Freddy, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go for risky debuff here. I am going to pull out the little molasses out of my component pouch stuff here, and I am going to cast slow. I believe I
On the
could
cord?
target these two, not Sarah.
How big is the radius?
It's a 40-foot cube.
Okay.
Does that fit all three?
What do they have to pass?
That's a big
They
cube.
need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
The cube. I don't think it's that big. So wisdom saving throws, you said?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
That's rough. 17 for the Corrid.
That saves.
11 for the Earth Elemental.
That does not.
That
Yes.
does not. So what does slow do?
Slow does a
That's a
lot
lot
of
of stuff.
things.
It reduces his attacks from 2 to 1, probably, right?
He can take an action or a reaction, or he can take an action or a bonus action, but not both. Here, let me put slow in
Okay.
here. Look at all those things. So speed is half. He takes
Speed is
a
half,
minus
that's
2 to
significant.
AC and Dex saves.
Whoa. Wait, to AC. Penalty to AC. Okay,
Yeah.
I will adjust this.
And it can't use
Um,
reactions. On
can't
its turn,
use
it can either do an
reactions.
action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay, it would make sense for me because he has a multi-attack. It would go from 2 to 1 since he doesn't really use bonus actions. I'm going to say he just gets one attack during the duration of the slow.
Regardless of the
Um,
creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack.
Oh,
There we go.
Hey, they thought it through. How long does this last?
Amazing.
Up to 1 minute.
1 minute, provided I'm concentrating on it.
Oh, on an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn.
No,
Yes.
that's if it's casting a
That's
spell.
next. Okay, gotcha. Creature must use action. Okay, gotcha. So
Cool.
that part doesn't apply.
And then
Perfect.
it needs to make another save at the end of its turn. It could break it if it.
At the end of its turn?
the
Okay.
end of its turn, yeah. At dawn.
Let's mark it out.
You can make
Snail
a save
on it.
at dawn. Oh, I like the
It's
snail.
low.
Um,
Come on. All right, Freddy, continue. your
Oh
turn.
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
on.
I still got. So Sarah was not hit by that.
Sarah's unconscious right now.
Okay. Cool. So she's slowed in her own way. I am going to telekinesis this guy and try to push him to this square.
Okay, he makes a con saving throw for that.
A con save, yeah.
9.
Oh no, I'm sorry, a strength save.
Strength
My
save.
apologies.
14.
He fails.
He fails and he is pushed.
I'm gonna push him just
Closer.
away from Barnaby to give him some space.
Okay.
I'm gonna mosey on over to this area of.
Okay. Grimald, it is your turn.
Shatter.
Yes.
Which one?
It's big enough. It's gonna hit both these dudes right
It's
here.
gonna hit both of them?
Hit both.
You said wisdom saves?
Constitution for that.
Constitution? So, okay. Corrid?
The golem here is at disadvantage.
Golem is at disadvantage. Okay, so the Corrid rolls a 15. That's your save, right?
Negative, sir. You lose. 16.
I lose? That's 16?
Yeah,
Nice.
15 is mine.
That's Freddy's save. Okay.
Yeah.
So Earth Elemental is. You said con, right?
Disadvantage on him too.
Disadvantage on the con?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
Earth
man.
Elemental will take half, Cord will take the full. Roll the damage, sir. On
Well,
this
the Earth
shatter.
Elemental will still take the full amount.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's thunder.
Oh, you're right. You're
Wow.
Those big brain plays over here.
So he takes
Man, Shatter's a
19.
great spell. I love Shatter Machine.
That's a good spell. And the Korrid will take the entirety of the 19 as well.
So, can I see any of this net that she's got laying around here? Is she holding a net?
He was holding the net. The net has
Yeah.
dropped to the ground.
Did I potentially pick this up as a bonus action, or should I wait till next turn?
I'm gonna say you can pick up the net and use it as an you can pick up the net now,
Okay.
but you cannot throw the net this turn.
Got it.
Do you want to pick up the net?
Yes, please.
You pick up the net, Sir Bart. It frees you. It ravels. Germon, the net of snaring swirls up into your hand, kind of like a lasso, and you feel like I can hit something with this. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
It's the lasso of truth for the gnome of truth.
The gargoyle's eyes pulse again, and Germon, next to you, Sarah opens her eyes and looks at you.
Oh my
She says,
god.
"That's mine. I need that." And she attempts to take it from you. She's going to do an opposed strength check. She is
Grappling with this little old rock gnome.
she is -2. She's going to roll an 8. Beat an 8. No versus a
You got
a
this.
small girl. 18. So you're
Nice.
hassling it. She's trying to rip it from you, the net, but you
Yeah.
pull it back. She pulls and falls back into the golem. She realizes she's cornered, so she is just going to take. That was her action, actually. She's just going to sit there. Barnaby, it's your turn.
Okay. Can you give me a 20-foot radius token? Anything
Oh.
that I can.
There he is. There's the gem boy.
There he is. I don't know why that was so funny. Look at that radius. He's gorgeous.
Right here or something?
Actually, I can go into this thing in the permissions.
Let's get Microsoft Teams guy out here.
Yeah.
Oh, can be edited and controlled by Barnaby. Yes? You see it?
Yes. Yep.
20 foot? Okay, there you go.
There it is.
I can't see it, but that just makes it even better.
If I have it here, does it affect Bart at all?
Here, hold on. It depends on what spell you're doing.
It's
I don't know what
funny
spell you're
'cause
doing.
I'm doing spike growth.
Spike growth? It will affect Bart.
It
Okay.
just looks like the gem thing to me.
Yeah, he's like, he's moving around.
I love it.
I'm gonna do it here.
I
There we
can
go.
take it.
Okay. What does it do? Sprouts and twists, the area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes a 2d4 piercing damage for every transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature can't see the area at the time of spell must make a wisdom perception check. So they both make wisdom checks right now, and they are already in it. So when a creature moves into it or within this, so I would say this is when it starts its turn in it, right? It'll take this damage.
If it moves, yeah. If it moves within the area, it'll take 2d4 damage every 5 feet it travels, and this whole area is difficult terrain.
This is like the
It'll take
Marlboro
twice as-
guy.
They do not realize that this has been cast.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30.
Hey, Barn.
Now we'll yell at the fake creature, "Come on!" That's it.
Do I also have to make a wisdom saving throw? Or how does this work? Can I just know?
You've been with Barnaby long enough. You get the idea that when he's casting this, I'll say unless you
I do
want
just
to roll it. Unless you want to roll it, then
No,
you can.
I think it would be fair for me to
Okay, roll a
because
wisdom check.
I think Bart is maybe not smart enough to immediately realize.
Is he wise enough? 13
13 is my spell save.
meets it, sees it. You see the spike growing out of the ground. It
Bart
is the
is
Corrid
smart.
turn.
Bart is smart.
Bart is smart.
Bart is smart. Um, you see.
Oh, I know what that is.
The Corrid looks at you again, Barnaby. Whips up his hair like a lasso, throws it at you one more time. Command here, make me a DC 13 Dex save.
Got this.
Sorry, man, I can't help you this time.
23, that's a good save.
Let's go.
Angry, he is going to take a step toward you and then feel a ping of pain. Roll me 2d. How much was it? 2d4?
Yep. 4.
It's because the
And
king
what
of
type
rolling
of damage
d4
is
is
this?
here.
Piercing damage. So he is going to take 2 damage.
Even though it's magical?
Is it magic? Oh, it is magical. You're right. Well, it says piercing damage, right? So how do we roll this?
Magical.
Usually it says
So he has resistance to piercing, but it is magical damage. Oh, so hold on.
does it say from non-magical attacks? Or
Slashing from non-magical. Okay, so he'll take the full 4, and he'll realize he took a pang of pain. He'll take this 4 damage. You see him wince. And instead of progressing toward you further, he instead reaches down into the ground, corkscrews it, pulls up a chunk of the earth, does it again with his other hand, and he's going to throw 2 chunks at you.
Uh-huh.
17 hit?
17 hits.
17
And-
hits, you're going to take a lot of damage.
I am down.
You're down. And Freddy, he hurls the second rock towards Barnaby again. He's looking at you afterwards because you're in the same spot. And he's like, I was throwing it there anyway. But he misses.
Alright.
Critically misses.
Dodge right out of the way.
And then he looks super angry and just moves 5 more feet back here, block, and takes another 2d4. I believe. Oh wait, is that if you're down? Is that
This is
still
down,
active?
yeah. Nope.
Oh, so
because
he's
it's
free.
concentration. Wow.
So he's gonna go. Actually, he's not afraid. He's just gonna walk up to you
Damn.
and go up here. And he looks at you, but he can't attack you, Freddy. But he is next to you.
Okay.
Sir Bart, it is your turn. You are free of everything.
Bart.
Cool. Bart sees what happens to Barnaby, and he goes into an absolute madman rage. What did you do to my friend? And he runs.
Buddy.
He runs up to the Corrid, and he recklessly attacks this thing twice.
The magical
lance.
lance.
We got
Getting
one.
rage damage.
Does a nat
Nat
20
20.
hit?
Nat 20, let's go. 18 damage from the magical spear.
Let's go. And then we do
Big hit. Huge hit. 25
was it
hits as well.
25 hit. Let's go. And then
Roll me
we
damage.
Hold on. Your damage stuff is a little messed up,
is it?
Nick. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just
It's not rolling a dice. It's just saying 5.
Oh,
See that?
you've been
Rolling
rolling
5 equals 5.
Oh. I was just using like whatever was built into the here, so should I just use my for the 2 attacks, can I just click on the one that I have on my character sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, try it. It doesn't matter at this point. We'll say you rolled 5s for the sake of the narrative. Oh,
That
so you're
looks
rolling
like
sixes
it-
every time.
It's Oh, rolling
It's doing the
5.
same
Yeah,
thing.
it's roll fives. What is Let me jump into your character real quick.
It's a
This doesn't really
1d12. It's a 1d12 plus 3, and then the damage is. Oh, it says 5 plus 8 piercing.
So the 10 is a 5, or the 1d12 is a 5 for some reason.
Yeah.
So
here,
I'm gonna add 10. Roll me 2d12, and we'll just have you roll naturally.
Okay,
Yes.
wait. If I
Natural
do
12.
this, it should fix it, I think. Hold on, sorry.
Of course.
Of course, it's.
We're just gonna leave it. You get 2 13s.
Okay.
13 and 11. That's fine. So I'll do minus 10. Whoops.
Plus another d12
Plus 2.
because of the nat 20.
Oh,
Oh.
so
The
I'll
cord,
just
you
roll a straight
spear him
1d12.
so good, Sir
Okay.
Bart. You spear him so heavily. Plus 2, minus 12. Jesus.
Can we say with my extra movement that I like spear him directly into this pillar, like pin him into this pillar?
No, because just not to push.
But it's fun.
It is fun. I'll let you throw the lance if you want to try to pierce him against the wall.
No, I'll pierce him down into the ground where he is.
Okay. You pin him down, and while he's not crushed, you have struck blood. You see ichor pouring out of this creature, golden blood. It is the Earth Elemental's turn. Not liking what you've done, he is going up. Ooh.
What does speed is have?
His speed is half, so he has walked 10. He has a speed of 30, so he's going to get one more click. He's within range of Sir Bart. Sir Bart, he is throwing an attack at you. He only gets one attack. No,
He
instead,
has
actually,
advantage.
Sir Bart, huh?
But he does have advantage because I recklessly attacked.
Oh, he does. You're right. And because you've attacked his master, this guy isn't smart. I was going to have him try to grapple you, but he's not smart. He's going to try to slam you. Because that's what he does. That's what rocks do.
Rock slam.
19 to hit.
Definitely.
Big hit for 12 damage, but you'll take half because you're raging, right?
Yes.
Yes, you'll take 6.
Okay.
The Earth Elemental stops. Sarah gets up one more time. You have just wrestled this, or you've wrestled it away from her. She is going to take a disengage, Germon, and try to run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is in the middle of the fray. That is her disengage was to get out. Her movement was 30 feet, and that's her turn. She is bolting for the door. You can see it in her eyes. She's gonna flee. Freddy, it's your move.
I think I can get everyone here in a shatter and not Bart.
Oh, actually, hold on. There's one thing I need.
Oh,
to do,
this
which is-
elemental needs to do that wisdom save too.
Oh, you're right. Elemental does a wisdom save. That's a wisdom check, but the save is not much better. The save is a 6 too. Okay, so he is still slowed. Sir Bart, because you have struck him so heavily, I'm gonna say he's gonna do like a shock check for a con check on whether or not he can control his buddy, and he's gonna pass enough. 26. Yes. So if we did 2 13s, it would be the. That would be less than the 12 damage because he crit, right? This is where it gets fuzzy. On the next turn, the slowed golem, you can see he's a little bit confused. So he has slammed Sir Bart, but this golem is now confused. He doesn't know what to do. He's looking around, like, where am I? What am I supposed to do? If my boss is on the ground, who do I take directions from? Freddy, it's your turn. You
What a
see the cord
wild
lying at you,
opportunity to cast suggestion, but I'm not going to.
staring up at you.
Me! I am your master now!
Welcome to the team. No, I'm not gonna do that. So can I finagle a shatter so that it hits these 3 and not Bart? I feel like that's possible somewhere.
What's the shatter radius?
It's a 10-foot radius. 10-foot radius.
There you go. Move it.
Out of it. Yeah, but can I like put it in between those to like get these
Yeah,
three
so
in that
you
part?
can hold art. Yeah, so you can do this. Okay, shatter away.
All right, shatter time.
It just barely misses me.
Shatter is wisdom saves.
Con saves.
Con saves. Keep forgetting that.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Is the earth elemental at disadvantage because it's slow? For any reason?
Is it has disadvantage?
No,
'cause
he
he's
gets
inorganic?
disadvantage for Dex, I think.
Okay.
Let me double
Sarah.
check slow.
But he still takes the
He's
full
gonna
damage.
end up taking full damage
right?
anyway, right? Because it's thunder.
Sarah fails. You're shatter.
Got her.
Roll damage. Oh, it's 14.
I did, yeah, 14.
Sarah crumbles, and you see her like bones snap in her body. It is
Oh my
not
God.
looking good.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Or someone takes a full hit. The Cord looks up at you and growls. He says, "Wait. I have riches. You bring me people, and I can make you more. I know where all the gems are in this mountain. I can find them for you. You can be rich. We can be business partners."
I already have a business partner. I like Hermone's there. Hey.
I use my action to roll my eyes.
Does my
Action to roll your eyes.
I-
What would you like your?
I'd like to try to shove him out of the way.
Isn't shatter your action, or is that a bonus action?
The telekinesis is bonus action.
Oh yeah. Telekinesis, for sure.
Yeah, sorry, different kind of shove. Strength save.
Break save for the Corid. That is a 25.
Oh man.
It stays in place.
Alright, I'm gonna... just gonna hang.
Gramone, it's your turn.
Gramone.
You've been messing with this girl. She is a crumpled mess on the floor. You don't know if
I
she's
vom-
alive or dead.
I vomit.
Is that a bonus action?
Bonus action bomb.
Gramone tries to make his way over to Barnaby so that he may cure him. His legs are just too damn short and stubby, and he only makes it so far.
Oh no.
And so, Gramone also will cast Shatter on the same point
This poor girl.
Freddy did.
Oh.
It's just like she's getting like crumpled into like a
How many
black hole.
shatters do you have?
I'm out. That's it for me. But I don't know about Kevin.
Yeah.
I
Just
am
melt.
also out.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay.
I've used
Cast
shatter
your
3
shatter.
times. It's been awesome.
Oh jeez.
Con saves.
Con
Jesus
saves.
Christ.
Yup.
Corid, nat 20. Bartholomew, they be passing. They
What's-
strong. They con. But there's a chance. There's a chance, Gramon, if you roll well.
16.
Is that a good enough chance?
Gramon, you see the Corid standing over Barnaby's body, looking, or he's just like, he's stuck. He's lying next to Barnaby with the lance pinning him down into the ground. He was looking at Freddy with his blood red gemstone eyes, the redness of
Bless
the
you.
light filling you, the breaths of battle and the sounds clinking against the wall, the whistles filling the air. And he looks over at you, his head snaps at you, his head tilts a little bit, and you cast Thunder on it. How do you want to do this?
Whoa.
Literally, every limb just falls off. That's it. There's no great big fanfare. It's just like oh, I'm broken.
It's like a Mr. Potato Head.
Snaps the
Yes.
arms and the limbs, they get pushed down. It snaps off like a doll, the rock shattering into lifelessness. You see the red gem bloodstone eyes begin to drip and then the life fades out of them, fades into a gray. The hair falls out of his head. The gray ropes sit around him in a circle. The Korrid has been defeated. But the gargoyle's eyes pulse once more.
Good.
And the blood that has fallen out stays falling out. Barnaby, make me a death saving throw.
Let's see.
Oh. Heck,
That's one success. That's a success. The Korrid. Now, I feel like the Korrid is pretty cool. I don't know if it deserves its own death saving throws. We'll see. I'm gonna give it just a roll for the nat. Nah, it's a monster. It doesn't get death saves. All right, Sir Bart, it is your turn. The Earth Elemental is now looking around, confused, looking at its boss being defeated on the ground. It's never seen anything like this before.
And Sarah is just gone. She's nothing right now, right? She's just completely on the floor.
She's the jelly of the month club right
Arm
now.
is bent in multiple different
A
directions.
puddle.
She just melted. Okay.
Yes.
Did the Earth Elemental take 32 damage from that shatter?
Oh no, he didn't. Wait, it's why it's 32
It
because
doesn't
no,
take
he
double, he
passed.
just takes the
Thunder.
full.
He passed. He'll take
Thunder
16
damage.
though.
No, he gets disadvantage on.
Oh, he does because of slow. Okay.
No, because
No,
of
not
shatter.
because of slow.
Oh, because of shatter.
Shatter just does that to
Shatter
does-
gives them
elementals.
disadvantage if they're inorganic material.
Disadvantage if they're inorganic. Gotcha. 32. Taken.
Wow.
He's a beefy guy. Good call. Good call.
Or damage.
Sir Bart, still your turn.
So, Sir Bart sees that the Earth Elemental is sort of unsure of itself, and he looks at the gargoyle, and he runs up to the gargoyle, and he charges it with his lance. Which, as he's doing that, his lance is like, "Did you hear the riches? The riches! Get the riches!" And I'm just shut the fuck up. And I slam into the gargoyle with my lance.
Roll me attack.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do this from, because I think I fix it on the character sheet now.
Okay. Still +9. 17.
This is-
17
Yes.
does hit.
Cool.
Roll me damage. 20
Oh,
from the
let's
magical-
go.
from the magical weapon.
And then
He is looking hurt.
I'll do another one. Does a 19 hit? Definitely.
19 hits?
Right?
Jesus. Okay, so he is real. He's looking real bad.
Now, because I charged at him, do I get an extra D4 with my hooves?
How does
I
that
think I
ability work?
do. I think I do. Let me see.
Isn't it just you can multi-attack with your hooves?
It says, let me find it. Charge. If you move at least 30 feet straight toward a target, then hit it with a melee weapon attack on the same turn, you can immediately follow that attack with a bonus action, making one attack against the target with your hooves.
Go for it. Pop him.
Yes. So I don't have that as a weapon, so I guess I'll just do
Yeah,
the
sure.
regular rolls.
Now, is it
Yeah,
front
so-
hooves or like you giving him like the mule kick?
Oh,
gotta
Sweet gin music.
yeah, I turn around and I
Tune
just
it up
kick
the
it as hard as possible. So does a plus, I should have added
Plus
the
6.
15.
does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit. His armor, his skin is still too strong.
Okay. So he just kicks it, and I guess it doesn't do anything.
It just glances off him. So you've shouted, "Get the gems!" The Earth Elemental, he's looking scared. He's just, and then you see like a small dumb idea pop into his head, and with his one attack, He slams into this pillar, hits it. You see the column shatter. The earth elemental is trying to collapse the chamber that you're in.
Oh my god.
It is Freddy's turn.
So does a 16 hit the
Oh
pillar?
dear.
16 does hit the pillar, yeah.
That's not good. Oh, it's probably huge too. I don't think I could stop him with that. Guess I'm going to try to torch him, or reverse torch him. I'm gonna try to freeze him, and maybe get this pillar involved with that too.
Okay, I'll do a wisdom.
I'm
wisdom
gonna
save.
do
He
an-
doesn't pass me.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. I'm gonna do an ice storm.
Ice storm?
20-foot radius, 40 feet high, catching this guy in it.
Okay. Yeah, you do this, or whatever the equivalent is. Ice
it
shatters
should be
down
good.
on the other side of the lair. Roll it.
So he needs to make a dex save, and he gets -2 because of
That's
slow.
slow.
What synergy? That's the theme I was
10?
going with this guy.
That's a fail, right?
That's a fail, yeah. Alright, 2d8 bludgeoning damage. And 46 cold.
$13. You see him like drop to one
So-
knee.
13 and 13.
13 and 13. He drops to one knee. He is about one strike away from death.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Yeah, I guess I'll give Grimon a little bit of room here, and this radius, this area is difficult terrain now. Till the end of my next turn.
Okay.
It's
Let
all
me make
fro.
this 20 then.
It's all frozen yogurt on the floor.
It's all froyo.
It's
Okay.
froyo. That's all I got.
All right. Was that your bonus action too?
I don't need I'm not using my
Okay.
bonus action. I'm cool.
Grimon, you're up.
I don't think I could push that thing with it.
Okay.
I'm going
This,
to come
this
over
pillar
here.
has been destroyed. Flakes of rock are falling.
I acknowledge the rock beast's current state of being. I come here and I cast Cure Wounds on Barnaby.
Roll cure wounds. Grimon.
Get him, kid! That's it for me.
You heal Barnaby for 3 damage, for 3 healing.
Ooh. Okay.
What?
Nice.
The gargoyle's eyes glare into the room still.
So rude.
Zoom. Barnaby, you're up. Or Grimon, what is that the entirety of your action?
Yeah. Yep.
Barnaby, you're up. You're up again. You look up, see Grimon healing you with magic. Didn't feel like much, but it was enough. You look at you, the Korrid laying lifeless beside you, the earth elemental down to one knee, Sarah's body crumpled in the center, rocks are falling, and the Sir Bart is yelling at people to get the gemstones.
I will roll onto my stomach, and I will take a pod shot to the earth elemental right there.
Put 'em away.
15.
His AC is -2, so.
Is AC
He's
minus
-2,
2?
15 hits.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
So
For 10
reduced
piercing, finish him.
pod.
That's so
So-
good.
Oh
That's
my god.
so good.
So the only thing that Barnaby sees when he wakes up are all these crumbling rocks, and he doesn't see Bart at first. He gets a picture of the Earth Elemental. He flips onto his stomach and he just very cautiously and gets him right in the eyeball, if it has an eyeball.
I see. A softer clay gap in its face, yes. You strike him in the eye, mud flickers out.
I use half of my movement to get up, and I look at Gurmon and say, "Thanks, Grandpa." And then 5, 10, 30. I'm gonna take at least one shot onto this guy, onto the gargoyle.
The gargoyle, roll to hit.
Do it.
14.
14 does not hit.
Bonus action attack.
Bonus action attack.
Ah!
13 does not hit.
Okay, that's all I do. I'm
Horrid grimaces
messed
on the
up.
ground. Sir Bart, it's your turn. The earth elemental has been. You see him take the faithful shot and just falls into the ground, crumbles, and in a way, it's like a mighty enemy falling. Another strong man who gave it his all.
Sir Bart kind of looks over at the Earth Elemental and kind of like nods, sort of like in respect that this thing put up a really good fight. And he looks at his lance, and he recklessly attacks the gargoyle twice with the lance. Does a 28 hit?
28. You strike your lance at one of the eyes, it shatters. In the back, behind you, you can hear a burst. As the gem bursts, I'm rolling a d20, and on a 15 or above, it's going to do 2d10 damage to one of these pillars. Okay? On a 15 or above.
Oh God.
Okay. It shatters. The column, it maintains. It stays in place. But the gemstone has blown. The bloodstone burst.
Okay. He goes for it one more time.
Only one? $18. The one above bursts into, like, and the force pushes it into the pillar. It's rolling 2d10. 11 points of damage. It is like shattering, and it is falling. Okay, it's like sliding down. You can tell this thing is gonna fall. The rubble is now, it's huge. Okay, this gargoyle's eyes are done. Like the eyes are faded. The gemstones, you can see all of the gemstones in the secret room above. There's as much as you could take, as much as you could carry, but the rocks are falling. Is the ceiling gonna fall on you? You don't know. You have to act fast.
So, oh God.
The rubble continues to fall, Sir Bart.
Bart looks
Hurry.
at his lance and he says, I'm gonna pay for this somehow, I know it, but I just really want to do this for the role play value. I just look right at the lance and I'm like, this is what you've always wanted. And I throw the lance into the golden gems, and I go, and I turn and I'm like, we have to go, and I just run toward the exit.
This is heaven. You've done right by me. You are blessed, young one.
It was a good lance, but my life is even better.
Freddy, it's your turn. The chamber, the rocks are falling. Is it going to fall? Is it going to collapse? We don't know.
Is the gargoyle like dead though?
The gargoyle's eyes are inactive.
Inactive? I guess.
They were pulsing red. They are not pulsing red.
Shoot, man. I don't quite know what to do. I kind of want to hit it with a Toll the Dead and then book it out of here.
You can do that.
All right. It needs to do a Wisdom save.
So do this and add it up manually.
Oh yeah, he got it. Saved.
Well, actually, it doesn't have wisdom.
What?
The gargoyle bursts. It is an inanimate object. Wait,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it wouldn't do damage at all. It stays. It's not alive. It has no mind to mess with.
So it just blows up.
Sure, blows up.
All right, yeah, let's leave, gang.
The door unguarded. Gramon, you guys, Freddy, take your movement.
Well, yeah, I'll try to,
I need to
this
see if
way.
you guys can get out the door.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, am I gonna be stuck in here?
How many did I move there?
I'm gonna
5,
take
10,
5 to here.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
right
gonna
there.
grab Barnaby and shove him behind me.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Do you need me to roll anything, or is this consensual?
Which way are you pushing me?
Do you resist?
You resist.
But which way are you pushing me?
This way. I'm like
Oh.
grabbing you and like yanking and like.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You grab him. He's allowed Barnaby kind of like crab walks, so you're not dragging him with your negative strength.
Oh my god, I could pull
it's not
Bart
negative.
towards me 5 feet. Can I do that?
So you're gonna try to
telekinesis?
pull Bart by? Yes. you
Yeah,
can.
can I pull him like to here?
Yeah, I'll say you like fire a psychic shot right behind him to burst him forward.
All right, cool.
cool.
Bart, take 5 more feet.
Good thinking. Sorry, I retcon that. I'm a time wizard. It's fine. A time
Here we
wizard.
are.
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Grimald, do you have any movement? How much movement do you have?
Right there.
Oh god.
And you're dragging Barnaby with you?
If you allow, I was only gonna drag him or like yank him the
Oh well, if
5,
you don't,
10
if you
feet.
don't want to yank, if you don't want to drag him,
Drag him.
No. No.
I think
Good
he
for you.
can, I think he can make it now.
I can do it. I can make it.
Oh,
okay, you
God.
go. You get. The lair shatters and shakes. I'm rolling for the integrity of the column. It holds. Column
Oh.
holds.
These guys got to run with us too.
Wait, no. Holding would be a good thing. 5 is a bad thing. Second pillar falls. It's collapsing. Barnaby, the corridor is starting to fall, and you can see it up close. It's starting to fall from the back forward. Visions of the gems, the entire room full of countless gems, more than you could ever imagine, more than you could see. Sir Bart's lance, reveling in it. Yes, I'm big. This is everything I wanted. And he goes and it's crumbling, and the door eventually gets covered by rocks. This is falling. What are you doing?
I'm gonna use. Well, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm gonna pick up Raven.
You pick up Raven. You
I
feel
just
her
like ran
breathe
past these
tiniest
people.
bit. As you pick her up, she lets out a.
I'll go. As I'm bloody and on the verge of death. Don't worry, we're the good guys. As I have the mask on.
That's so good.
You go through. Sir Bart, what do you got? What do you got for me? You all walking out the door?
100%, yeah. So I run past Gerban, and I pick up River. I guess I put him on my back.
You toss him on your back. He looks at you, says, "Thanks, you guys earned it."
Is there any way I can also kind of like gesture to Barnaby to throw Raven
Yeah.
on my back?
Yeah, you can have Raven on your back if you can carry.
Cool.
Don't worry, I got grips.
Okay, and then I just keep running.
You keep running,
I think-
and for the
Yeah,
sake
that-
of brevity, you guys all are able to exit the chamber, and you feel it fall and collapse behind you. Stones falling over the door. The red light now vanished, and it just looks like another dead end. And then, while you're in the hall, collecting your bruises, licking your wounds, are you guys trying to race out right away? Are you trying to get completely out of the mines, or you gonna sit and chill for like 5 seconds?
I mean, is it just this chamber that's collapsing, or is it like the whole dang thing is?
It was just that chamber. The whole.
Yeah, I guess
the
we could
tunnel
like
aspect
rest
was.
on our laurels for a few moments.
Take a second.
So as you rest, a Prismal comes out of the wall, and he looks. Well, actually, that's not what I want. I don't want that music. And he looks back at you, and he says, "You hear it in your head." He just gives you a Barnaby. Thanks. He took so many of us, and it'll be nice to have our minds back. And he dimensional portals a little bit, and outside the portal, you can see the town of Whistlerock, in the tavern. It's like a window. And if you reach through, you can feel the cold, fresh air, and it just blows back in your face. It's a little bit nippy, but it's fresh, and you haven't had that in a while. He expands the portal. He says, "It's the least I can do."
Thank you, friend. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
You guys are able to walk back to the town of Whistlerock. You have successfully completed the battle. From this point on, it's all end game. If you wanted to do things after that, you could. But we've had this for a while, so it's up to you guys whether or not you want to call it here, or if you want to do like the little post game talking to people afterwards and telling them what happened.
I just need to say I'm really glad that there was no like follow-up battle after that, because I don't know what I was gonna do without the lance.
Yeah. I love that you just, because I didn't know what you were thinking of doing. I'm like, oh no, he's gonna run in there and be like, all right, I have to sate this lance, and then no, you just
Fucking chucked it. That was amazing.
Oh,
I was like,
man.
this is a once in a lifetime chance that I get to do something like this. I have to.
I'm cool with just like chatting about what we just did.
Yeah.
I don't know if
With
you
the
guys want to.
townspeople?
Oh no, just
Okay.
like, you know, like amongst
sure.
ourselves here.
How about there's one thing I want to do.
All right.
So you go into the bar, and you bring them back, and Raven and River, they heal up and they brace and they kind of lick their wounds. You see the alchemist come in, and he tries to like console Raven and give her a hug, and she begrudgingly just like allows it. And you see the sheriff come in, and she embraces her like full on. It is so exceptionally loving, and they give each other a big smooch. And then you, for the first time, you realize like it clicks, like something didn't make sense about Raven and the alchemist the whole time. It's these two had something. The sheriff and the sister.
Sheriff and Raven.
And while you're pouring drinks and the River's giving you the rest of the coin, he's like, I never want to do that again. Mary comes out, he comes up to Freddy, he's like, Mr. Freddy, what happened to my daughter? Was she taken by the mines?
She exploded.
I would say that unfortunately she succumbed to the mines. The mines did claim her. I'm terribly sorry. Not the best at delivering bad news. I apologize.
You're damn right you're sorry. It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. You've doomed us. You've doomed this town.
What do you mean you've doomed us? Who doomed you?
He was the only thing keeping us alive, keeping us afloat. The few gems that were left, all we had to do was trade a couple people every now and again, and he would bring the gems back
Oh, you know about
from
this.
the depths of... Yes, I know, and I know you've killed my daughter, and you've killed us, and I'll kill you. And he lunges at you with a dagger.
Sheriff.
Bart hooks him right in the face.
Yeah.
You hook him. He is not as strong as the others were. You do that. Beertha kind of like
I was gonna throw up like a
realizes what's
shield.
going on, so it's just like holds both of you back. And it's like, oh, like what's happening here? And the sheriff comes out, and you explain to her the situation of what happens, and she takes him, cuffs him, brings him to the county jail. And for the first time in a long time, the gnome warden finally has something to do. He's awake. In the distance, you see a man watching from the window. His large wings sitting by his side. He looks and he nods at you, a watcher. And all was well in Whistlerock from that point forward. Good job.
And it's finally dawn.
All
Dawn
right.
breaks.
Good stuff,
Finally.
boys.
And we're able to cast our cannon again.
You cast a celebratory cannon like a firework
Yeah.
into the sky. And you've done it. You've completed the mystery. You've solved the mystery in the town of Whistlerock, taken back a sizable portion of gems, saved the mines for the Chrismals, and saved a few people, even if you had to take a couple down. All right.
I was trying to
We'll
be nice to
decompress.
that guy too, like, oh, your daughter she sort of died, and then he's like, wait, no, I'm really in on it.
I'm the bad guy.
All right. Good stuff.
Wow, that was awesome.
Divinity.
That was very, very cool.
Oops.
That was good.
And we got done in time too. That's good.
Hey.
Yeah, that was great. Dean,
That was
good job,
those were
man.
some insane. And that was an insane fight. I didn't think it was going to be that close.
Oh, he fucking murdered me.
Dude, he meeped. He meeped you. The gargoyle's eyes reduced your healing, but you guys never needed to heal until the very end.
Oh.
I didn't know how much healing you had, but at that point, you were minus 75% healing. If it had been one round later, it would be minus 100% healing.
Wow.
The healing would not have done
Oh
anything.
my goodness.
Cure wounds. It does nothing.
He cast create wounds.
I felt
You know
bad. I had no spell slots left. Like once we were in that fight, the last thing I cast was the Shield of Faith.
I feel a little guilty because I played a bit more conservatively, thinking that maybe we were gonna get that extra, like, wait, I'm the real bad guy kind of thing. So I still had a level 4 spell slot available.
Oh my god.
And I had 2 level 3s available. All of my spells that I really used were shattered.
Would you
Shatter
Would you
was
like
the
to cast
perfect
a-
spell.
Would
I'd
I
like
like
to
to
cast
what?
something right now?
It would seem.
Cast something right now.
I wanted to
It
like
has-
upcast a shatter.
It has an insane AoE, I guess. I thought Shatter was just a single target spell.
Shatter is an amazing, amazing spell.
Like when we first learned about it, we're like, this is so much better than we thought.
It was so useful too, and I was a little afraid of like that I could like accidentally like collapse the place. So
Fair.
I was using it like sparingly. I'm like, I'm just gonna start killing these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was lucky that he didn't get his hair attack off on anybody.
yeah.
What would that have done? That would have just.
So that that restrains you. So he would get advantage
Oh.
on both the Great Club attacks or
Oh,
the
wow.
Rock Girls.
We didn't have a way of bringing him off the ground, right?
Bringing him off the ground.
Yeah, because of his like stone strength.
Yeah, that's the perfect lair for the Korrid, a completely stone room.
So we could like get in the wall and like pop out of the wall.
Yeah, he could meld into the wall.
I was gonna try to hit him when he was like half in it. Shatter.
Yeah. It's how many hit points do you have, Freddy?
Me?
I'm pretty sure he could one shot you with just one.
I have 56. I had 55.
Oh yeah, he's like, never mind. So with a crit maybe?
Yeah, I didn't get hit that fight. I did
68,
a very good job of like moving out of the way.
36. If he max rolled, he could do 54 in one crit.
That's bananas. And he would have too. I was trying to keep that re-roll, and I
Yeah, there's
thought
a
I'd
chance he
save
gets
Barnaby there.
He hair attacks you, yeah.
I had a shield spell I could have used too. Maybe would have helped a little.
Maybe. But nonetheless, you won.
It was really clutch when Barnaby was talking to Geo. That really helped us out in terms of like getting to the chamber the quickest way possible.
Yes.
That
Now,
was a very
Yeah,
fun,
you guys would have
like,
got points of
interaction.
exhaustion going the other ways. Down the normal tunnel, it would have been 1 point of exhaustion. Down the dead end, it would have been 2 because you would have had to backtrack. But you were
Backtrack.
kind to the, you were nice to the bird, so he was nice to you. And the
when-
Christmas too. You were nice to the Christmas, so they were nice to you.
We're a nice group.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
afraid
I can do
that the Corrin was Geo. I thought it was him, and he
Oh.
led us there.
That would be something.
I thought we
Oh.
got duped, and then I was like,
That would
wait,
be
this is
good.
something
And then
else.
You kill him and he morphs into a bird, and you have one more fight.
That's what I was afraid of. I was like, oh,
That
no,
would
he's
be
gonna turn
way
into a
more
bird
than
now.
challenge level 8.
And then I was like, I don't know if he could fit in there. It's big.
You know,
I
it's
like
interesting.
Geo.
We didn't get a single long rest because we
Oh,
went to
no.
rest and we woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't have rested in the mines because you would have gotten exhaustion points from that, from being in the
Yeah.
dank air too long.
Oh, what about in
Yeah.
the tiny hut?
From the tiny hut, is the air clean in the tiny hut? I guess.
I don't know. It probably says it probably has a few paragraphs about
I feel like
that.
it,
Yeah.
I feel like it is.
I
Let's see.
don't think I would have let you, just because I don't think it would change the air in the tiny hut, and the air is what's causing the exhaustion.
The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of weather
Oh.
outside.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, that would have done it then.
Yeah, but that could have probably done something with the ritual that they were doing.
Wait, weather or air?
It says weather.
Okay, weather. I probably would have ruled it anyway, my way. I had to keep you guys going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good stuff. I loved all your
Oh.
characters. That was so much personality in one room.
That was fun.
Yeah.
They were just fun
So-
people.
So I was fully prepared to let Gramon die in there. So
I almost and beat up a 12-year-old girl or a 18-year-old girl instead.
Yeah, that was
She
bad.
got melted, dude.
As soon as you pushed me, I was like,
You're
oh
up,
god,
you bug
he's
bear.
he wants to stay down here.
she got liquefied too. Like, what was it? 2 shatters back to
Yeah.
back. She was just like a puddle.
Yeah, she her father only had 1 sacrifice a year because he wanted to keep it inconspicuous, but she brought 2 because the Korrid would reward more wealth for more sacrifices to make more bloodstones.
Bastards. Let this town
You
dry
guys were
up.
alive. Perhaps in the future, the Gnome of Truth Detective Agency will live to investigate another day. Perhaps Germon will retire. I guess what are your characters doing after this? Because you have enough gems to sustain yourself for quite a long time.
I think
Yeah,
Bart's
mean,
gonna buy a new lance.
Yeah.
One that talks? Is he gonna get one that talks?
I think he's had enough of talking lances. I think he can go without the +3 if it means he doesn't have to deal with it talking.
I like to think Freddy would still keep adventuring and running the agency and recruiting some additional eccentric characters. He's a spry
What would-
young high elf. He's almost
Really?
500.
Just in his youth. What would you do if Germon decided to retire after this?
I'd still run the agency.
Would you
Germon
appoint a new
retired.
partner? Wait, what?
Gramon retires.
He retires? What does he do? Where does he go?
Well,
Back
he
to the mine.
retires. He retires for a brief period of time and then realizes that, well, he still has that itch. He doesn't go in the field anymore, but he does work at the agency and tinkers and makes them various items for them to take on their
All right.
jobs.
I love it.
Little Professor X thing going on.
Yeah, there would be no one, even if Gramon retired and was gone, there would be no other partner. It's
Are you not
just-
going to promote from within?
Not at that level. Gramon's always, we're the team there.
I gotcha.
You can't replace
you.
that. Yeah.
What do you do?
What do who do? Me?
Barnaby.
Barnaby.
I was like, I told you.
I think
Good.
I think he would go into. He would stick around with the agency, and like anytime they needed like a core group or like people that he trusted, he would always come back and he would give a helping hand. But I feel like Barnaby would go into a bigger city, um, like Eden, like Ave, something like that, and maybe make another agency just like this. A little
Aw.
smaller. They do a little bit less detective work as compared to them. But anytime that Freddy called on them, it would come back.
Do more like vigilante work, right?
Um, More investigative work in terms of like finding people and like not doing the whole fighting thing.
Oh, okay.
Tracking
Missing
down
persons
people.
cases.
Yeah, yeah.
Love
But
it.
anytime you guys called, he would stop whatever he was doing and go back.
Oh.
He's got to make sure Grandpa's okay.
Huh?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Bart, you're buying a new lance.
Oh yeah, Bart's buying a new lance, and he's just keeping on working at Noma Truth. It's a good gig. He gets to do a lot of stuff, adventure, carry things. It's wonderful. They need somebody to pull the caravan.
You need a pack mule.
Yeah.
What a
So
mix
Bart,
of
roll me an
people
animal
we were.
handling check.
Here it goes.
Last roll. Oh.
With advantage.
Yeah.
You go up to the tavern horses after. You're like, hey, let me tell you what I just did. It's like, oh yes, of course. Like, you said you talking to my girl again? You think you're hot shit? You just found something? Yeah, you think you're hot shit? Yeah. It's like, no, you better back out of here, big guy.
all right. That's what I get for getting you guys some extra salt licks, I guess.
You have it. Oh, good stuff. Thanks for playing my game, guys.
Thank you.
Hey,
It was
thank
I
great.
you,
look
sir.
forward to.
Yeah, thanks for hosting it.
So we're not doing next week, right?
Yeah, next
Correct.
week is holiday times.
Holiday times for everybody, and then we're
Holiday times.
coming back and we're seeing 3PO, third person orc.
Yes.
The week after.
3PO.
The
So
boys.
it'll be December 1st and 8th, and then I'm not sure about the 15th yet. We'll leave that until December and I figure it out.
Okay.
Then, if you guys want to do the 22nd and 29th, might not be able to do the 29th. The 22nd I should be able to do.
Yeah, 22nd is fine for me.
Yes, I think that's 22nd
Yeah.
fine, 29th no.
29th is a no, but 22nd,
22nd, yes.
should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
20 seconds good for me.
Okay, so tentative is the 1st, 8th, and the 22nd of December.
1st, 8th, 22nd. Beautiful.
But if it-
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Dean. That was really fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, great job.
We'll do it. We'll give Greg a well-deserved break, and we get to, I
Yes.
get to play Dewey again.
Very much
That's good.
appreciate it. You can try to find his accent again.
It's never left.
All right. Good night, boys.
Good night, gang.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
Nice.
Talk to you later.
Alright, that is the end of Whistlerock. That was really fun. That was just a really good time. Let's go ahead and give a raid over to... is Codeman live? What happened to that guy? What he was? Let's see. No, he's offline. Let's give Justine All right, cool. We'll be back, not next week, but in 2 weeks to play some more D&D. We're going back to Etheria. So yeah, cool. Thanks, gang. We'll see you next time.